ESPN welcomes you to the following presentation of the XFL.
And welcome to the Great Northwest on a rainy Sunday afternoon. Lumen Field, the place to be for the Sea Dragons faithful as they march their way through downtown. DC Defenders are in town. Their lone loss of the season came last week at Orlando. A little something to prove tonight after that 1-point setback, and the Nucci's lose once again. Seattle's won 5 straight. You know the name by now. Ben DiNucci has been rock solid. Seattle's won those 5 in a row. The revenge tour, their only 2 losses, starts here tonight.
DiNucci, he's going to run it, and he stopped short.
He turned the ball over.
That's Jamal Brooks coming away with the football for DC, and that's ball game right there.
Johnny Hickman for the win. Hickman got the win. St. Louis back-to-back comeback thrillers.
Well, it is the game of the weekend in the XFL. DC, the Defenders, rolling to town at 6-1, 5-0 in the North Division. Seattle, meanwhile, has won those 5 games in a row, 5-2 overall, and in position make a run towards the XFL playoffs. The standings look like this. The important news tonight, we know Vegas has been eliminated already. If DC wins this game on the road, they will punch their ticket to the XFL's postseason. Of course, it is the XFL. It is time once again for all access, and away we go.
All right. There you go, little man. Have fun. Happy Easter, man. Yes, sir.
You guys from Hawaii? Hi.
James,
Jordan.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys. Jordan.
Hi.
Hi. Jordan. Hi, Jordan. Nice to meet you guys.
He came to the game and he was on the sideline. There he is, trying helmets on.
Beautiful.
Any cutie pie.
Dominate on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Dominate. Let's go. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Well, the Defenders have done a lot of dominating. Seattle's done a lot of winning. He's Eric McLean. I'm Roy Philpott, Don Davenport, Tiffany Blackman on the sidelines tonight. And DC, you talk about their offense. It's explosive. They ground and pound.
That's what they do, Roy. That's what they're going to want to do tonight as well. Run that football. You're going to get power. You're going to get ISO. You're going to get duo. And Abram Smith's the guy that's going to do it time and time again. A workhorse at Baylor. He's going to do the same thing tonight.
Well, we've got 2 outstanding quarterbacks as well, starting first for DC. Jordan Ta'amu's been riding a little bit of a heater, as has the Nooch.
Both these guys playing at such a high level, but for Seattle to get this win, for them to get it done, DiNucci cannot turn the ball over.
Tiffany Blackman has Jordan Ta'amu right now. Tiff.
Jordan, you all come into this game trying to shake off that first loss of the season. You're facing a team that wants to exact some revenge against you guys from week 1. How physical should we expect this game to be?
This game's going to be really physical. There's a lot on the line. It's a matchup where you've been waiting for all year, and can't wait to go out there and show y'all.
Your OC, Fred Keiss, told me that he expects Seattle to try to make you guys one-dimensional, take away the run game. How can you all come out here and play balanced football today?
Everyone just got to do their job, come out here, play physical, and everything will line up, and we got to go out there and show y'all. So, yes, sir.
Thanks, Jordan. Roy?
Well, we got a new name to tell you about, and it's a familiar one. Philip Lindsay was signed with Seattle this week. The former Colorado standout, 36 touchdowns, playing in the Pac-12 back in the day. He was the first undrafted rookie free agent on offense to make the Pro Bowl. He did that with the Broncos, then of course with the Texans, Dolphins. Last year played in Indy, and right now Philip Lindsay with Don Davenport.
Yeah, Philip Lindsay, welcome to the XFL. Why this league and this team right now?
Yeah, I think that's a great chance, great opportunity, great experience to go in here and play some more football. On top of that, get in shape and get ready for the season come fall.
Now, Coach told me you came in, you worked your tail off to learn your teammates, to learn this offense. What will be the biggest challenge for you with less than a week prep?
Just getting my feet wet, getting hit a couple times, the speed, seeing how the speed is here, and just go out there and do what I can. I can't be Superman, so I'm going to go out there and play within the lines and what my line gives me and have fun.
You ready to go do it?
Oh, yeah, I'm ready. I want to give a shout out to my beautiful wife and my son. Be good to your mom, son.
Thank you, Philip.
Philip, we love you, buddy. Welcome to the XFL. We take a look at the betting trends tonight, and the over, perhaps the way to go. Brandon Smith receives the opening kick. DC will get it at the 16. The tackle by Elijah Ponder, just 15 yards on the return. Defenders get it first. Now Jordan Ta'amu, of course, played at Ole Miss, and really, last 2 games in particular, E-Mac, he has been outstanding, 10 and white.
Yeah, he's been absolutely on fire from the quarterback position, throwing the ball at a very high clip, 530 yards in the last 2 games, only 650 every game before that.
Gaining confidence, gaining trust. Abram Smith in the backfield, the leading rusher in the XFL. Quick toss across the 20, Lucky Jackson comes up with a gain of 4, maybe 5 on first down.
22. Here we go. Ready. Set, go.
3-man front. He'll fake the handoff. Another quick toss. Josh Hammond. He's driven backwards right at the line to gain. Bryce Thompson with the tackle. Fred Keiss calls ball plays for DC.
22 duo. Z-Glance.
Here we go.
First down on the play.
Ready. Set, go.
Rip it away from Abram Smith, and the pass sails incomplete. Looking for Josh Hammond, E-Mac.
Well, let me tell you, Roy, I would have taken the under with 3 straight passing plays from DC here, but that's what they're opening up. They're trying to break some trends here. You see a little RPO action, really just kind of a play action there. Wide receiver gets caught up in some trash.
I'm curious to hear your take on the skill positions when you were an offensive lineman at Clemson back in the day.
We had some good ones.
Very curious. Abram Smith will probe the left side. Abram Smith rumbling out of bounds. Have a listen to DC calling plays on defense.
Hey, give me Coke.
Ready. Set, go.
Inside give on 3rd and short. Let's see where they mark it. The tackle by Antoine Jackson. It'll be 4th down.
We're short of the line. 4th down. Short of the line.
Listen, I know what it is, and you want to be a little conservative here, but you have the best running back in the XFL, and it looks like they're going for it. I think it's a no-brainer.
Leads the XFL rush yards.
Go left.
Rushing
but don't be
TDs.
cute, though. Like, run the ball inside the tackles, and here they go. They're going to punt the ball.
That's surprising.
It is surprising.
Daniel Whelan steps on the field. 4th down and 1.
Man, that was a bad spot, man. Y'all couldn't look at that? They got to be looking at it, right?
I thought he was closer too,
I
Coach.
do too. I do too.
That was a bad spot, man.
Great conversation with Coach Barlow this week. Kelvin McKnight back deep to receive this punt from Daniel Whelan. Just underway in Seattle. The rain, it appears, has lightened up considerably the last couple of minutes.
Listen, we thought it was going to be a downpour. I know our sideline folks down there, Don and Tiff, are just praising the Lord right now.
No delay of game results in a 5-yard infraction. Beautiful punt. Whelan gets it to McKnight at the 12. Getting tackled short of the 20. Mintz led the charge. Here comes Ben DiNucci. What do you love about his game? The former JMU standout, couple of years, a cup of coffee in the NFL.
Yeah, really what he's been able to do these last couple of weeks, being mobile, getting outside of the pocket, that helps so much your offensive line because, Roy, I don't have to be perfect. I can just get my man, be aggressive, and I know my quarterback can escape. But, man, he can absolutely rip it. Will be interesting to see today. DC's going to bring pressure. How can he handle that?
I'm giving it to number 30.
First play?
First play, Philip Lindsay.
Set, go!
That was me being the analyst.
I like
it. They'll fake it to 30. The pass incomplete, looking for Josh Gordon. So a couple of NFL stars on the field tonight.
And that will be a matchup or a connection that we need to see more often. Josh Gordon is too good. He's the best wide receiver in this league. He is an absolute specimen. Need to see him on the same page. Need to see him carrying, making things happen here.
Set, go!
Hut! Hut!
2nd and 10. Lindsey gets the touch, full head of steam, and no real estate there. Anthony Hines, the tackle.
Pistol, spread right, stack right, 590 Nebraska. Pistol, spread right, stack right, 590 Nebraska.
Stack right, Nebraska. Here we go, 590 on 2, ready. Pistol, 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 590, 590. Yep. Let's go, we gotta go. Set, go! Hut! Hut!
7 in the box, time for DiNucci. Flings it out to Lindsey. High stepping, tripped up. Crossing the 25, Francis Bernard. It's a gain of 8. It'll be 4th down.
And I love getting him involved early there, Lindsey. Listen, he's an instant impact player there. Get him out in space. Let him do what he does best. Good job picking up the yardage there on just a little swing route. Again, we're not trying to overload him, not trying to give him too much of the playbook. If you're worried about protections, don't keep him in to protect. Good start there. Both these defenses thriving right now.
Puka Williams on the field for DC, standing at his own 35.
Man, Puka was a heck of a player at Kansas.
He was electric.
Yeah, dynamic.
Saw him a couple times in the Big 12. Cameron Nizelek, punter for Seattle. Awkward wobbler. Drift out of bounds near the 36. Still scoreless, the Space Needle representing the Sea Dragons tonight, and why not? The XFL is brought to you by Progressive, the right call to protect your home and car. Local favorite here in Seattle, Cookies Country Chicken serves up bone-in, boneless fried chicken wings, tenders. How about some sandwiches, E-Mac? I know you would like to participate, right?
That's right, man. You want some southern food out in Seattle? That's where you go.
The place to go, Cookies Country Chicken. Back here, beautiful Pacific Northwest.
They're having a big time.
And we got some active fans here at Lumen Field tonight. That's a good way to put it.
Come on.
Scoreless ball game, 5 minutes in. DC gets it back. Defenders are 6-1. Win tonight, they will go to the postseason. And the pass caught by Josh Hammond. Gain of 10, that's enough for a first down. The stop by
81,
Hicks.
81, squirrel. 81, squirrel pump.
You said you like the under if it's raining, the over if not?
Yes, absolutely.
A little bit of rain going on. How about some tempo for DC? Pump fake by Tamu. He's going to heave one deep, and he's got a guy. And it's reeled in short of the end zone. It's Chris Blair. It'll be first down and goal for the defenders, and Blair toasted Lyndon Stevens, a gain of 51.
And this is what we've seen from Jordan these last couple of weeks. Really playing well, fake the quick out, and then you've got your guy one-on-one coverage. Massive gain here, and now we're going to see the sledgehammer get in for the end zone. Really nice catch there going over the defender.
3 tight ends on the field for first and goal from the 3.
Ready, ready. Can I go?
Abram Smith probing towards the end zone, and he's in for the score.
Good job, guys, good job.
DC on the board first.
2. Left hash. Left hash.
Abram Smith getting it done.
Man, you run that counter, a little bit of a high snap there, but a great catch by the quarterback. You see the counter, get those big bodies out in space. Abram Smith says, I'll do the rest. Thank you, boys. We're going for 2 right here.
DC going for 2.
We're not kicking, man. I love this.
I do too. It does provide a lot of excitement after the touchdown.
Yes.
2-point conversion from the 5, the 1 from the 2, the 3-point try from the 10. They'll go for 2. Tamu with time, back corner.
Beautiful.
Did he catch it? He did. Lucky Jackson reels it in. 8 on the board on the second drive for DC.
Good shit, boy.
Really nice concept right there, and just great patience, again, by Jordan, who has played so well in these last 2 weeks. You had a little bit of a corner route there. Big body wide receiver. And Lucky Jackson, who's played at a super high level during this run, just goes up, makes it easy.
Hey, you were good on that? So you'll come over, you got the option, you go out on here.
And here you're going to see, and they're even coaching it up right now on the sideline, but the end zone getting in there, nice little counter play. When you have your big bodies out front, man, it's easy. And here's the 2-point conversion here. I mean, it's stealing. When you have that much time, you have that much patience, you love it.
Down to Tiff.
Hey guys, I'm with Chris Blair. You made a huge grab to put you guys in position to score. You told me you could sense them trying to focus in on that run game. Is that why you're able to beat them down the field?
Yeah, they gave us a little man-to-man coverage. So anytime we got an opportunity versus man-to-man, we have to make sure we win our matchups. And Jordan gave me a chance to make a play, and that's what I did.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's fascinating about that is he said they're so focused on the run, we have these matchups. That's what it can do. When you have that threat, when you have the #1 rushing offense in the league and your quarterback's playing at a high level, now you feel so good because everything is opening up.
Great display of offensive talent on the field tonight between these two teams. Daniel Whelan try to hit right in the middle of that kickoff target zone. He does at the 5. And McKnight, Turf Monster, nearly brought him down. Bring it up to the 25. Well, Chris Blair a week ago, 5 catches, 139 yards. Best receiving performance in the XFL this year.
Yeah, I mean, you see the protection there, offensive line doing a heck of a job, and then just your wide receiver making a play. It's one-on-one. That's what you expect to do. Quarterback puts it where it needs to be, and you come up with a touchdown the very next play.
Defenders off their first loss of the season come out strong.
Here we go. Denver sterile.
I was interested to see that. How do they react after that loss? And they're coming out swinging.
Set, go! Hot! Hot!
On first down, DiNucci pulls it out. Try to get to the edge. Floated to Gordon, who reels it in. There is a penalty marker down on the far side. Michael Joseph sent him out of bounds. An interesting play in a gain of 12.
Into the bench.
Jason.
Good, Mike. BS replay. Ineligible downfield, 55 offense.
Ineligible receiver downfield, offense, number 55. 5-yard penalty, repeat, first down.
What was Chris Owens doing there?
Yeah, when your quarterback's moving around, you think he's maybe going to scramble. You want to get down and help him out. But when you have such a mobile quarterback like DiNucci, man, you just have to know. But he was selling run. Either the ball has to come out quicker. There's nothing he can do about that. He's thinking run. He's selling it to the best of his ability.
590. Swing right now, 590.
How many analysts going to defend some O-line, baby? Come on.
I appreciate you.
Set, go!
Viewers do as well.
Hot! Hot!
First and 15 instead of a gain of 12 to Josh Gordon. This one batted down. Joe Wallace.
30, 30, 30, 30, 30. 30 personnel, 30. All right, pay attention. Screen alert, okay? I want Dabo to sizzle. Okay, I want to play down Tokyo. Dabo, sizzle. Down, Widow, Tokyo.
Was that an homage to you as a former Clemson player, the Dabo sizzle?
I'm digging it, man. Both of us, I'm digging it. Let's see who's Dabo and where is he?
Go! Hot! Hot!
Darius Bradwell on the field, the running back out in the flats. Quick toss. And a short gain by Blake Jackson. Give him 4.
Let's go zoom to spread right, stack right, 90 Indiana Z cross. Zoom to spread right, stack right, 90 Indiana Z cross.
Yeah. Set, go! Hot! Hot!
Defenders showing pressure. Here they come. DiNucci rolls out. And on the run, heaves it out of bounds, looking for Pearson. The pressure by Francis Bernard. And a quick 3 and out after the DC touchdown, and perhaps a statement being made early by the defenders.
Yeah, this is what you're going to see from DC all night long. If they're able to keep Seattle back, uncomfortable positions when they have to go for long, they're bringing pressure. I mean, Coach Greg Williams, he has a wall full of blitzes. He cannot wait to dial those up and call them. You're going to see that all night long. Exotic looks, try to confuse your offensive line, and ultimately overload one of the sides.
Yeah, those exotic pressures not seen before tonight, we were told by DC Greg Williams. Beautifully executed. Nizelek out of bounds after a punt of 55 yards. So the double nickel here in Seattle, and a good start for the team from DC here in our first quarter.
Something special called moonshine. We just saw it. Can you break it down for me?
Well, it's a great word, great name. I thought it'd be great for everybody to hear it because we brought everybody that we could. So we just called it moonshine. We let them see something else. We changed it. Okay, on the snap we changed it, but it was an all-out cover zero blitz, all-out moonshine blitz, and I can only imagine what my wife and daughters are saying back home because I named something moonshine.
You have 5 daughters, right? 1 son, and you said everyone's critiquing the names that you use, the words you use. We had a Tokyo, a Dabo in there.
All those. I have 6 daughters, okay, and a bunch of granddaughters too, so I'm sure they're always going, Dad, okay, what are you doing? Why are you calling it this? Because I know when I call it moonshine, nobody else forgets how to do it.
Got a kick to it. Thanks, Coach.
Tiff, thank you. Armstead around the right side. It's interesting, we talked to DC Greg Williams, who Tiffany was just talking to this past week, and he referenced his family, and he referenced his wife, Dr. Erin Shannon, who owns 30 different degrees and certifications, including a PhD in psychology. There's a lot happening there. We gave her the shout out, Coach. Here's a deep ball. DC gets it back, and it is ripped away at the end. Josh Hammond, the pass was broken up by Antoine Brooks at the last possible second.
Yeah, just a really good play there by Brooks, a guy who's been an absolute catalyst for this Seattle defense, and he's beat. I mean, if a little bit farther down the line, your receiver squeezes onto it, but he does an excellent job getting that hand in there, ripping that ball. Man, that's a great play by Antoine Brooks in the back.
Looked like a pro on that play.
No question about it, man.
Third down. Seattle with their dime look. Tamu got the first down. Chris Blair, that'll move the sticks. Cole in coverage, but that'll keep the drive alive for DC, which has been impressive early.
Yeah, all the time in the world again for Tamu right now. Jordan just feels so comfortable back there, letting the routes develop, hitting guys, letting them do all the hard work.
Ready. Go.
Fred Kais told us Jordan Tamu's so coachable ahead towards midfield, plus territory. Armstead the carry, and the tackle by Hicks again.
Give me Coke. That sub out there, give me Coke. Sub, give me Coke. I got Coke here.
Here we go. Ready. Go.
2nd and 6. Armstead again will try to get to the edge. Penetrated and ushered out short of the 45. Lennon Stevens in the area quickly. It's 3rd down, approaching the 5-minute mark in the first.
And man, if you're Coach Zook in this defense, you're in a weird spot because you thought, okay, it's going to be run heavy. This is what they're going to do. They've been able to throw the ball.
Stone.
And now they're running it. You just a little bit of helpless feel right now.
Let's go.
ADO.
Ready. Go.
Abram Smith, the running back. Tamu pulls it out with the stiff arm. Get out of here, and a first down. Chris Payton-Jones on the wrong end of that exchange, a 6-yard pickup.
Beautiful patience there by Jordan. He sees the box. I mean, there's 8-9 guys there ready for the slamming it up the middle by the running back. Look at all those hats. He just allows it to happen, rides it out, gets on the edge, puts his hand right on the DB, Chris Payton-Jones face mask there. That's beautiful. That's a big, strong quarterback picking up and doing what he needs for his team.
From the 40, drive continues. Pressure, and down goes Tamu. Clarence Hicks, shot out of a cannon. It's a loss of 10.
Man, what an answer right there. Okay, we got to make something happen if we're defense. Let's blitz. Let's go right up the middle. You see there, each offensive lineman hat for a hat. That was the running back's guy, and he just targeted wrong. Quarterback pays. Big hit. Huge loss right there.
He was first team All-Conference USA at UTSA, and he has been phenomenal this year. De'Aaron King, the new quarterback. Former Miami and Houston standout. He wants to run it. It's what he does best. Great arm as well. Crossing the 40, he'll get that sack yardage back. No, third down and more manageable after King steps on the field for the first time. And
yeah,
Jordan Ta'amu's okay.
Yeah, he looks a little bit banged up there, man. He took a hard shot. De'Aaron King has been primarily a runner here, but man, his numbers, high percentage, a lot of touchdown throws.
Two quarterbacks support each other. Coach Kai's calling them two pros. Here's King, gonna go long. Out of bounds, looking for Lucky Jackson. Peyton Jones there defending. It's fourth down. All right, what do you do here, big man?
A little bit of decision time. You want to go for it. You want to be aggressive.
From the 39.
With your best quarterback in, maybe you don't feel as good. But again, De'Aaron King, man, he was a special player in college. The things that he could do at Houston, the things he did at Miami, they have full confidence in him running and throwing. Wide receiver's going to have to make a play right here. Biggest thing, get to the sticks. Don't run a 6-yard route.
King and Smith in the backfield, fourth down and 10. Same play, different receiver. Brandon Smith, and it's incomplete. Now Jordan Ta'amu absorbing big-time collisions on this drive.
Yeah, and you had what you wanted there. You see Ta'amu, this is, the play before the big sack, gets out on the edge. Big stiff arm picks up the first down. And then just a missed target, guy gets blasted. Not sure of the injury. I'm sure we'll find that out later. But, you got your guy coming in, and De'Aaron King just two overthrows slightly. A little bit of contact on the first one, but a good job responding by Seattle here. Can they capitalize?
Both of these teams in position to reach the postseason. A win tonight by DC. That is exactly what they will clinch. Defenders showing blitz. 4-man front. This one lofted, looking for Jawan Green. We'll check in with Don Davenport.
Yeah, I'm here with defensive coordinator Ron Zook. Coach, nice stop on that last drive. What worked on that drive that didn't in the preview?
Well, they've got a couple big plays. They've done a nice job that way. But we haven't done anything, or they haven't done anything that we've kind of given them. So we just got to line up, settle down, and play. We'll be fine.
Thank you, Coach.
Ron Zook, of course, longtime head coach, Florida, Illinois. I think he's excited. We talked to him leaving the field last week.
He's a ball coach, man.
He is. Philip Lindsay, his first game in the XFL. He'll float out. Instead, it's Shakur Pearson. Leads the league in receptions ahead of the 45, and that's it. Stopped dead in his tracks by Michael Joseph.
Yeah, good job getting the ball to your playmaker's hands. Get it out in space. Pearson, he's a guy, man, he's a human joystick, so you never know what can happen here. Third and medium, need to get some momentum. Need to get a first down, and let's start driving.
Phil. Here we go, 80 on 2, ready, 80, 80, 80. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Set, go! Hut, hut.
Seattle a slight favorite here at home against one-loss DC. DiNucci retreating, and the pass is batted down with a late marker on the field. Trayvon Fuller got a little handsy on the crosser, and it was deep.
15.
Yeah, and we'll get a better view of it right here, but it looked like maybe pulling on the back arm as the wide receiver's trying to go across the play here.
Defense, number 15. Ball be placed at the spot of the foul with an automatic first down.
And that's what you expect. Refs to make the call. They see that happen. Cheating defensive guys, man. They're always doing it. Here's a good look at it. Just holding him with that back arm. A little bit early there. Too much contact for the officials. A little bit of a flop.
Set, go!
Under a minute to go in the first. Seattle in plus territory. And DiNucci. Far side grab by Willis, who just checked in on this drive for the first time. A nice gain on first down.
You're seeing that rhythm. This is what DiNucci can do, man. When he feels good, when he's confident, he's one of the best players, if not the best player in the league. You see the stats, they speak for himself. Can he capitalize? Can he get points?
Denver on 2, ready.
That's been the biggest, kind of Achilles heel for the Seattle team.
Could be final play of the quarter. Entertaining as always in the XFL. 2nd down and 4.
Set, go!
See if Lindsey wants a touch. He does, and he'll get it. Lindsey with a burst and a first down. All the way to the 26. Gain of 9 yards. The drive continues. And it will resume to start our 2nd quarter. Well, the action fast and furious. DC off and running with an 8-0 lead. Seattle on the move when we come back. A beautiful afternoon into the evening with a little bit of rain in the area. Pacific Northwest so far, 8-0 our score. DC, 100+ yards in that first quarter. Seattle just 30. Important to note, Philip Lindsay, 3 touches, 15 yards. Had half of Seattle's offense. So the former NFL Pro Bowler in the house as a running back has had a productive start. And a shout out to his family to start the afternoon.
Yeah, he's checking boxes left and right, man. No, he's going to be an important part of this game. You saw when he touched the rock, it just looked a little bit different, a little different burst coming out of that backfield.
It did, right? You could tell he's a pro.
Yeah.
Pro as in NFL.
That's right.
Hammonds, he'll get a touch. Great shifty move, crossing the line of scrimmage. Bernard, the tackle. Gain of 7, Dawn.
Yeah, you guys talking about Philip Lindsay being a pro. That's exactly what Coach Hazlitt said. He said he left the facility this week, and Philip was in there lifting, meeting with people, trying to learn protections on this offense. So everybody really impressed with how he came right in and jumped in.
Emac, it's interesting, too. He said right before kickoff, he plans on playing this fall, meaning he thinks he's going to get another shot. Good performance today. That'll go a long ways in that direction. Of course, the rest of the regular season. Out in the flats, short of the line to gain is Hammond. It's a great tackle by Rouse. It'll be 3rd and short.
Not a huge pickup, but the right play. I love that DiNucci didn't force anything right there. Lived to fight on this 3rd and short. Got it to your guy. Let him see if he can make a play. Love that he didn't force anything. Let's see if we can keep it up here.
Come on, June. Come on, June. Come on, June. Come on, June. 90 on 2, ready. 90. Hey, Monday. Gotta go. Set, go.
Got it off in time. DiNucci, end zone, Pearson. Blanket coverage incomplete. No yellow on the field. Michael Joseph, step for step that time, Emac.
Yeah, it was good coverage there. And honestly, it didn't look like Jakor saw the ball at first. It looked like maybe he reacted towards the end of the route there. And it's decision time as you see Seattle keeping the guy on the field. But here it is. Throws the ball. It's in a good spot. I don't think he sees that ball until it's a little too late. Maybe a little contact there too, Roy, by the defender.
4th and short, you going for it or you kicking the field goal?
Coach is calling a timeout. He might be challenging it, which if you remember, you see that little notch underneath the 3 timeouts on your TV screen.
Challenge?
That's the ultimate challenge.
Challenge for pass interference? Yeah. Okay, so your timeout for challenge pass interference. Dean, did you catch that, Dean?
Seattle's called timeout to challenge for a pass interference. The play is under review.
We check in with Dean Blandino, XFL Command Center.
Contact. Yep. There's definitely some contact. He's not playing the ball. I'm looking for a material restriction, though. Okay, go ahead. Run that back. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at here. Is it hand fighting or does... I don't see a grab. Yeah, we're good, Jason. We're good. Don't worry. We're still looking at it. I don't see a grab or anything. There's a lot of hand fighting. I don't want to go too slow here. I don't see a material restriction. Just don't see enough to make this pass interference. One more look there. Run that back. You see that. Go ahead. There's no grab there. Okay. Jason, after review, we just don't see enough. The ruling on the field stands. There's hand fighting, just no material restriction. It's not obvious.
pass interference. They said there's some hand fighting, but not a material restriction, so you lose the timeout and the challenge.
That's me why.
He said because it was just chicken fighting, it was just hand fighting. It wasn't a material restriction.
He can't do that, and he got to get his head around.
He didn't have a material
He's got to
restriction.
get his head around, too.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have a foul, coach.
Okay.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. Incomplete pass. 4th down.
Dean, you mentioned material restriction. What exactly does that mean in your world?
Yeah, in our world, we're looking for something that is going to significantly impact the receiver's ability to make a play on the ball. And when there's hand fighting, when both the receiver and the defender are basically making contact with each other, we want to see something that rises above and beyond that. Look, it's close. There's contact on both sides. I just didn't see enough to put a flag down.
Beautifully done. Thank you very much.
How nice is that to be able to
Oh,
get that
gosh, it's
right
fantastic.
away? I mean, the access there and understanding it as Seattle's going to go for it here, 4th and 2.
Going for it. DiNucci out of the gun.
Yep.
Empty backfield.
Set, go!
Big play.
Hut!
Does have the wheels. Does he want to run it? Answers yes. DiNucci crossing the 15. That's a 1st down. Anthony Hines tripped him up, but not in enough time.
And that's what we mentioned earlier. His ability to be mobile, you don't have to be perfect. He can help your offense. That wasn't a design draw. That was just DiNucci saying, hey, team, get on my back. I'll take you to the promised land right here, 1st down.
We saw him high step and talk a little trash 2 weeks ago. Didn't need to do it there, but he got the job done.
Set, go! Hut!
Lindsey, delayed handoff. Philip Lindsey weaving his way through traffic. He'll be stopped short of the 5 by Anthony Hines, a gain of 8.
Trips left.
All right,
trips
here we go.
left. 12 lead
Automatic
draw.
front.
I want
Automatic
X and Z
front,
to run
tight
to
red
the cone.
Tokyo.
So
Automatic
if you
front,
get a dog,
tight red Tokyo.
If you get a dog, you can throw that.
Walk!
12 lead draw.
Set, go! Hut!
10 play the drive. Bradwell, the running back. DiNucci's going to take off. Only needed a yard to pick up the 1st down to make it 1st and goal. He got that and then some.
So what was interesting there, you heard Coach kind of talking to him after the play call saying, hey, if it's overloaded, if the numbers aren't right, throw it out there. You have one-on-one coverage. If not, run the lead draw there. Again, leaning on his abilities with his feet.
Tackles right, strong left. 24 Denver on Monday. Ready? Monday.
So you got tackle over, you got a heavy package to the right.
Monday.
24 Denver sounds like Phil Lindsey here. Call me crazy. Pistol look, there it is. Lindsey churning the leg, stop short. It'll be 2nd and goal.
You're exactly right. 24, that's where we're going on the right side there. Just that backside just crashes down.
Cue CBR alert now. Make sure you got Cue CBR alert. Tell the end and tell the will. Same call. Cheat the back. Will single press stop.
Come on, Phil, let's go. Set, go! Hut!
Lindsey again cuts it back. Lindsey across the goal line, and welcome to the XFL.
Tell him we got to get this.
Making the family proud tonight.
Yeah, you gotta love it, man. And how about right before the snap, DiNucci saying, hey, let's go, big dog. Let's get this done, Phil. And that's exactly what he did. You talk about an instant upgrade, you know, on the football team. When you add a guy like this that is so versatile, can do a lot of things for you, man, it's impressive to see. Sledgehammer right into the end zone.
Seattle electing to go for 3.
That's what they do.
3 for 12 in this department this year. Looking for the lead here in our 2nd quarter. 3-point try from the 10.
Set, go! Hut!
DiNucci. Yellow penalty marker flies. VZ the intended target, and let's see.
Flag down. Yeah, pre-signal.
DPI.
The ball in the I do not have a number on that.
Pass interference. Pass interference defense 39 in the end zone. So go to the 1. Repeat the try.
I know.
Pass interference defense number 39. The foul occurred in the end zone. By rule, the ball is placed at the 1 yard line. Repeat the try for 3.
Santos Ramirez, who played for Greg Williams with the New York Jets.
June.
3-point try now from the 1.
Yeah, which is very nice. Not so great for DC
All
here,
right,
but when you have that penalty in the end zone.
Okay, pay attention. All right, let's
moves
go.
Up to the
Sheet
1
to
for
back.
3.
Strong safety, single press, stop.
Pistol 25 Broncos.
Here we go. Pistol 25 Broncos on 2. Ready.
Lindsey out, Bradwell in. Bradwell a gap, and nothing is there. Was Kentrell Bryce. Met him at the line, down he went quickly.
Yeah, that was just impressive. Safety inserting into the play there, being physical, hitting the running back right in the face there. And you love to see it.
Off the field, man.
Now Philip Lindsay, he got it done at Colorado back in the day. Then with the Broncos, they call the play for him. His first touchdown in the XFL.
Philip Lindsay, first touchdown in the XFL. Kind of describe to me the feeling for you at the beginning of the game and then where you started to get your rhythm.
Yeah, I mean, it feels the same. I stay the same the whole game. You know, I'll get rowdy when I need to. It felt good. It felt good getting out here, and I just want to continue the condition and stuff, so it's good.
Good. Well, congratulations on that touchdown over here. Quarterback Ben DiNucci, nice having that extra weapon down there.
That's he's the juice man. He had some nice runs that series. I mean, he's a 2-time Pro Bowler, so it kind of speaks for himself, but lucky to have him on our side.
No pressure. You guys have seen it. You knew you would. I hear y'all talking about it. How do you think you're handling it right now?
Really good. That was an awesome drive. Anytime you can come away with points, long drive like that, that's good. We just got to be able to convert from the 1 yard line for 3 points there. But awesome drive. Got points on the board. New ball game.
Thanks, Ben.
Yeah, appreciate it.
With Don Davenport, Brandon Smith cuts it out of bounds, and we'll check in with Tiffany Blackman.
Hey guys, Jordan Ta'amu is going back out onto the field. He took a big hit earlier when he was sacked. I've been keeping an eye on him. He keeps moving around that left arm, trying to work something out with that left shoulder, but his teammate Chris Blair gave him the thumbs up. He nodded, says he's good to go, so we'll keep a watch on it, guys.
Great job, Tiff. We appreciate that. And Jordan Ta'amu, the accuracy. We talked about the coachability. Checked so many boxes for Fred Kais, the OC.
Ready. Tanko.
Defenders still with the lead. A likely offsides penalty coming. Smith corrals the pass and stopped in his tracks at the 46 by Stevens.
In the zone at the snap. In the zone at the snap.
Yeah, defensive offside number
48. Okay.
Offside defense number 48 was in the neutral zone at the snap. 5 yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Emac, as a quarterback, you know that's happening, right? You want to try to take a chance there.
You hope that your quarterback sees it, you know, because then it is a free play. But, man, you can get caught. It's a little bit of a guessing game. You know, you don't want to throw a big pick or interception there. But most of the time when you see that, yeah, we're chucking it up. We know it's a free play.
Here we go. Ready. Set, go.
Abram Smith straight ahead. Another penalty marker. He stopped at the 49. Leading rusher in the XFL.
What's that? Okay.
Illegal formation. Offense. Number 62 was not on the line of scrimmage. 5 yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Concluding week 8 now. Week 9 begins in short order. Coming up next weekend, Saturday, ABC 12:30. Vegas and Houston, Orlando and San Antonio will follow later that night, 7 o'clock Eastern on ESPN2. Renegades and DC, that's at noon on Sunday. And how about the rematch, Seattle and St. Louis, 3 o'clock Eastern Sunday, ESPN. EMAC, you're going to be there.
We'll be there, baby. Let's go, man. Massive game, back-to-back weekends.
Ready. Tackle.
Go back to the original line of scrimmage. The crosser is there. Ethan Wolf diving across midfield. Should be enough for a first down, and it is. Holder with the stop.
Love seeing a big tight end just come around a crossing route, getting your quarterback's vision, pick up those big extra yards. Good protection up front.
Here we go. Ready. Tackle.
Quick toss, Tamu. Josh Hammond. Spun down short of the 40 by Thompson.
Left, flex, left. To bump. Roger. All
right, walk to bump. Whiskey, walk to bump.
Ready. Tackle.
11 personnel on 2nd and 4. And Smith into a sea of humanity, stopped at the line.
Really good job there, just getting penetration by this Seattle defense, and that's the name of the game. You want to stop a great running back, touch him behind the line of scrimmage. That's where you can try to make him cut, not just run downhill. Man, when we've seen Abram Smith running wide open, he can get to that second level in a hurry.
Hey, take down. Here we go. Ready. Tackle.
And loud in Seattle on 3rd down. Tamu feeling the pressure, and down he goes. All the way back near the 48-yard line. Trey Walker helped lead the charge to force 4th down.
Yeah, and Jordan looks hurt, man. That was a massive hit there by Trey Walker. There was a couple of guys kind of holding him up, and then he delivers kind of the kill shot there. That's not what you want to see if you're DC. You see the protection, they're just overloaded. Not enough guys. Just getting hit, man. That's a tough thing right there, and we're probably going to see more D'Eriq King now. That's like 2 shots to that shoulder.
A little moonshine perhaps on the other team. What we're seeing from Seattle's defense.
A little espresso.
Daniel Whelan under duress, end over end. McKnight from the 11. He's got some jets. Crossing the 15, and that's it. Tamu appears to be banged up.
Yeah, you don't want to see this for your quarterback. Taking this hit here, a couple guys holding him up. Be interesting to see when we come back. And here's another look at that big shot that we saw. Contact for the quarterback. He's been taking a lot of hits. He's a physical guy, wants to get out in space, but not like this. Not when he's unprotected, not when he's going down. And here you see the injury.
I just got a stinger. I'm fine though.
Stinger, you heard it right there. He's telling you what's going on.
Yeah, which isn't great, for a quarterback. I mean, that hurts when you're throwing that football. You say, well, it's his left arm. Well, it takes both to throw the ball effectively, man. And this is a captain that, man, you're going to see D'Eriq King have to really step up here and continue to do what DC's been, throwing the ball effectively downfield on offense.
Set go! Hot!
Halfway through the 2nd quarter. DiNucci with all kinds of time. Off the pump fake. And a late toss near the line. Bernard applying the pressure. 2nd and 10 coming up. Don't miss any episode of the 9-part docu-series Player 54, Chasing the XFL Dream. Episode 6 premieres Thursday, 5 o'clock Eastern on ESPN2, right here. And also available to stream immediately following on ESPN Plus. Episodes 1 through 5, of course, available right now on Hulu and ESPN Plus. Eric McLean, Roy Philpott, Tiffany Blackman, Don Davenport here in Seattle. A good game underway.
Hot!
Hammond's the running back, 2nd and 10. DiNucci the sidearm and stopped at the 20. Quickly, it's 3rd down. Do you want to see anything different from Seattle's offense here?
Well, I mean, just the more consistency, building on what we saw, from a drive ago, getting Lindsey involved, running the football. But here in a 3rd and medium situation, you got a lot of things open here. You have a mobile quarterback, get out in space, see what he can do.
That last drive, 12 plays, 61 yards in just under 7 minutes. 4 touchdowns.
Monday.
You can see some 5 spacing here. Just get to the stick. We got to convert this third down.
Dime formation on the field. Defensively, pass incomplete. Green, the intended target. Coverage by Joseph. We've said that a time or two in the first half.
Man, he is an aggressive player. He's a physical player. When he's in man-to-man, he feels really good about what he's been able to do. The former Chicago Bear really playing well tonight.
Puka Williams back on the field. DiNucci off. Nizelek gets it off. A wobbler. Williams played at Kansas. Showed you the Jets and the speed. Stop at the 40. And there is a skirmish going on the far side of the field near the 5. 41-yard punt.
Punt's right.
Tamu's okay?
That's a good sign, man.
Hey,
a little bit of a stinger.
Why Cleveland pump?
If you kind of massage that thing, it's going to be something to keep an eye on. He gets hit again, man, where it's free like that, where he can't protect himself.
Here we go, baby. Here we go.
But he's feeling good.
Felt like Seattle had momentum on its side, then DC's defense stands up. And the defenders have been stuck in the mud since that touchdown. 14 plays, just 38 yards. The pump fake. Tamu wants to go long. And Smith bottled up. Lennon Stevens in coverage. Second down and 10. Clock running here in our second quarter. Entertaining first half. Feels like the defenses have kind of caught up to the early action.
Ice cream.
DC still 1.5 point favor. That over-under kind of coming down to 43.5.
What I tell you?
2-9.
Still not raining though.
2-9.
I think you were leaning that way. 2 tight ends set. Abram Smith off the stretch. Smith keeps it going. Churning the legs into Seattle territory. And a big gainer, the tackle by Brooks. Give him 19.
When we talk with Coach, we just said, what is his biggest attribute? What do you love about Smith here? He said his patience. Watch him get out in space, a simple stretch play to the left, and then he hits it for 15, 16 yards. Coach Barlow loves this young man, and he's such a dynamic player as we got a little pre-snap activity.
Nico Lalos had a chance to bring him down near the line. Couldn't do it.
False start. Offense, number 82. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
That's the tight end, Ethan Wolf.
Yeah, you're just getting a little excited. He's trying to make a big play there. But we're backing up. Not that far, guys. It's only 5 yards. These guys are backing up like 10 yards right
Did that drive you crazy as an offensive lineman when a tight end or a wide receiver?
Not a tight end, because, you know, they're in there with the trenches with us. But a wide receiver, absolutely. You see the ball. You're watching it.
Here we go.
Feed number 4, 11 personnel.
Ready. Take go.
Blair went in motion. Fake the jet sweep. And Tamu slides in safely across the 45. Chris Smith kind of lassoed him down at the end.
So you saw heavy protection there, about close to a max protect, and it was a 2-man route. So if they're in man, if you have cloud coverage behind it, it's not going to be there. There has to be outlets built out. It looked like there maybe was a swing to the right, but a great job there just picking up yards, getting something positive.
Ready. Take go.
Second and long. Tamu across the middle. Contact, no flag. Josh Hammond was open for a moment, numeral 0, and the coverage by Holder.
Spread right. Spread right. Yellow, go. Yellow, go.
Here we go. Ready. Take go.
3rd and 13. Tamu again fires one deep. And there is the marker. Lucky Jackson interfered with by Chris Payton-Jones.
Spot there. Number 5.
5.
And get a good spot there. Okay. Pass interference, defense, number 5. The ball be placed the spot of the foul and includes an automatic first down.
Well, 5 versus 11. We've seen this a good bit in our first half, Emac.
Yeah, that's good on good right there. And what you're just going to see is guys getting tied up, fighting for the ball, but then just a little bit too much. As you see Peyton Jones there putting his hands on him, kind of forcing him to the ground. That's the benefit when you're throwing these deep shots. You have a big wide receiver. It's either mostly a catch or you're going to get defensive PI.
What's up? Ready. Take go.
2 tight end set with Armstead, the running back. Off the cut, an explosive burst across the line. The tackle by Jackson. Good gain on first down.
Yeah, what you love to see about that stretch play, it is so much patience. You want to hit it on the front side, right around the tackle tight end gap. But if you have patience, if you take your time, those cutback lanes open up. That's what you saw right there. Good pickup for 5-6 yards.
3 tight end set, 2nd and 5.
28, stop and go. 28. Here we go. Ready. Set go.
Lone back is Armstead again. They'll fake the stretch. This time end zone. Wide open. Did he catch it? No. Briley Moore on the carom. I thought he maybe had an inch or 2.
Just couldn't come down with it there. Really great play design. We've run the stretch play a couple of times now if you're DC, and they sold it perfectly. Tight end leaks right out, gets wide open, just can't bring it down.
3rd down and 5 coming up, and a close play in the back of the end zone. Briley Moore, he played at K-State. Oh, it came out late.
Just that close.
A beautiful look at some of the cherry blossoms in Seattle as we take you around the league. Week 8, our final game taking place tonight. St. Louis came back to defeat Vegas. Orlando eliminated from the postseason. In Houston, in OT, handled their business against the Brahmas. They have clinched a playoff berth. 3rd down and 5. Time for Tamu. Surveys in the turf. And incomplete. Armstead, the intended receiver. Late contact and a penalty coming.
You had no need to do that.
Now, Sharif Miller has to know better.
It was just a silly play. Yeah, he doesn't have to do that.
Roughing the passer, 58.
I mean, that's monumental. Talking about getting off the field.
What was the result? Incomplete pass. We're going to go half the distance from here.
Pass interference, defense, number 58. The penalty is half the distance to the goal and includes an automatic first down. Excuse me.
It's on 48.
Field goal!
Not so fast, my friend.
Well, instead of 4th and 5 and forcing a field goal attempt, it's now 1st and goal.
Hey, that's what I'm telling you, man. Mentally, just not a good decision there. There's no point to hit that guy.
In the center. 29.
32 yards on penalties on this drive alone against Seattle. 42 in the game.
Here you go. Ready. Set go.
Abram Smith, there's the stretch. 2 tight ends to block. Not this time. Tyrell Adams. There he was. That's a loss of 5 given the TFL.
And that's how you beat the stretch. Just a beautifully done by the linebackers there, flowing over the top. You see 2 guys there, Skipper and Adams. They're ready to make the big play. Get the star running back on the ground. Just that's textbook how you do it.
Abram Smith is banged up, slow to get up.
Star power, man. You do not want to see that if you're DC. 2 of your best players spending extra time on the ground.
Well, his toughness can never be questioned. A linebacker in college for a bit, aggressive. And that mentality is translated very well on offense in the XFL.
Yeah, and I can only imagine maybe the ball, he lands on the ball, loses his breath right here. Just needs a time to regroup. But man, what a weapon he was at Baylor to make that transition. And that's what the XFL is all about. I mean, you have a young man who, man, how long has he played running back? A year and a half? And now when he can get this opportunity, as you see the hit, yeah, didn't land on the football, just needed a little extra second there.
Well, leads the league in yards per touch, 5.4 on the ground. Hopefully he's okay. It's vision and patience is what we heard a lot about this week from Reggie Barlow, Fred Keiss. The tackle for loss will put the ball, Emac, back at the 11.
Here we go, here we go. Ready, take go.
Armstead, the running back. Second and long. Dangerous toss, nearly picked off. Bryce Thompson read it perfectly. Couldn't reel it in. Chris Blair, the intended receiver.
Yeah, just trusting your arm a little bit too much right there. And Jordan has a rocket launcher, but that was perfect coverage. He's inside. You're trying to throw a slant or a curl there. Just not open. Just a really good job. Great positioning on the right-hand side of your screen there. Defensive back was ready for it all day long.
Bryce played
lucky wasn't a
squad with New Orleans for a bit. Pro-type play there. Third down.
Here we go.
Something to say afterwards. And a timeout called by DC.
DC's called their second timeout of the half. It's a 30-second timeout.
Don't miss any of the XFL Week 9 action. Coming up next Saturday, Vegas and Houston, 12:30 Eastern, ABC. Orlando and San Antonio at 7 o'clock Eastern, ESPN2. We fast forward to next Sunday, a week from now, Arlington and DC. That's at noon, ESPN, Seattle and St. Louis. The rematch all the way back from week number 2. And the standings, we know Vegas and Orlando have been eliminated from playoff consideration. Houston is in. DC with a win tonight would also be in. And of course, you also want to host by winning the division outright here in the regular season. So a chance to do that if DC finishes strong.
Yeah, big opportunity right here for the Sea Dragons to make some stuff happen, make this a fight to the very end for that playoff push.
And on third down, you're looking for no penalties. That's been an issue.
That's right. Let's get off the field defensively.
Ready. Take go.
Sea Dragons show a little pressure. Tamu wide open. Touchdown, DC. Armstead to the house. And that strike from 11 yards out. Reggie Barlow's got to love that.
Yeah, it just looked like you had bracket coverage on the outside. So a little bit of a zone, things you can switch off, but then man-to-man, then you have a talented running back that gets into the end zone here. Just a nice little angle route. One-on-one with a linebacker. As a running back, you win that every time. Great patience by Jordan. Make that throw a catchable right in the chest. As you see there, Armstead able to get in for the touchdown.
Ready.
Going for 2 with an 8-point advantage. And they'll flip it to Lucky Jackson. To the pylon. Did he get there? Yes! 16-6.
How about that play design, man? The creativity in this league, the things that you can see, it's offensive masterminds, and they're just playing chess out here.
15 for 26 in the 2-point conversion department this year for DC. The defenders connecting. And the first touchdown of the year for Raquel Armstead.
So here you see, you're just going to have a wide receiver over to the right. He's coming around the play, got your big tight end out in space. Then use the speed and the understanding, hey, this thing just has to cross the pylon. Lucky feeling real good. That's beautiful.
Oh, Emac, third down, an absolute killer for Seattle's defense. Yeah, 3rd and 13, a 26-yard penalty. 3rd and 5, a 6-yard infraction. And the touchdown on 3rd and 11, Tip.
Hey guys, I'm with Raquel Armstead. Raquel, did you like the matchup that you were able to get on that touchdown?
Hey, of course. I want to shout out to my coach, Coach Keiss, and Coach Sharper right there. The play before that, we ran a flat, and linebacker just sprinted out with me. So we got back on the sideline. I told them the F angle was open, and they believed in me, and it happened. So I'm forever grateful. Hey, I want to shout out my kids, Raquel and Raquel. Dad have been gone for 2 months. I love y'all, I promise.
Thank you. Lots of shout-outs today. We're loving it.
The fam needs some love too, Tim.
Roy, you need to shout anybody out?
No, not right now. Anna Catherine Piper, my daughters, maybe. Kelvin McKnight crossing the 30. Quick burst driven down there. So Seattle takes over. Emac trailing by 10. You got some timeouts to work with and a $1.19.
Yeah, we're playing a little situational football right here. We need our best players on the field. Need to see Philip Lindsay getting back out there, getting back involved. But hey, DiNucci has done this all year long. When you run a high-tempo offense, 2-minute offense right here, defense can't get set. You're in a rhythm. Let's see if they can do that and deliver some points.
Now, Lindsey's been getting a breather these last 2 possessions. Remember, he was just signed this week.
Set, go!
Takes some time to get back in football shape. Boy, a long pass. It's grabbed by Jackson. Close to a first down. He races out of bounds. Rouse missed that early tackle. It is enough to move the sticks.
Really good ball placement there. Throw it to the outside shoulder. Let your wide receiver turn upfield. See if they can get some extra yardage. Great job there by Jackson doing just that.
Darius Bradwell, the running back.
Set, go!
From the 41. DiNucci flings it. Incomplete. And a hard hit. It was Willis that grabbed it initially. And Joseph, boy, I tell you, he has made some plays.
Guess who, man? I mean, just all over the field, coming downhill with bad intention. This looks like an easy play. He said, not so fast, my friend. Gets right in there, knocks that ball out.
It's 15 on 15. And Lindsey back on the field.
Here we go. 90 on 2. Ready. 90.
Second and 10.
90. Monday. F check. Okay. Monday. Set, go!
Sidearm delivery and incomplete. Pearson thought about diving for it. Instead, he couldn't.
All right, let's go. Trips right. Trips right. Bucks. Trips right. Bucks.
Here we go. Hey, Bucks on Monday. Ready. Monday. Bucks. Monday.
3rd and 10.
Set, go!
And Lindsey, a little bit of a conservative play call there. Emac, that surprised you on 3rd down?
Yeah, it really does, because there's a lot of time, and you see DC calling a timeout. They want to stop that clock. That's 50 seconds, man. We're rolling. We're trying to score and get this thing going for DC. I don't like that at all.
I mean, for June Jones run and shoot, Greg Williams right now playing some pretty good D. Well, fun start here in Seattle. It's been fun in our broadcast position. Eric McLean in the booth. Roy Philpott, Don Davenport, Tiffany Blackman. And your thoughts so far? DC, I mean, Coach Barlow said we got to play better, not bitter, and they've done that.
It's been a little bit of a different game plan than I thought. They're throwing the ball very effective, but you see how. These last 2 games, Jordan has just really played at a super high level. We've seen the responses from Seattle, but that finish right there, man, I wish they would have been a little bit more aggressive. Understanding you're giving this DC team a lot of time to score some points going into half.
Flag comes in on the punt.
Does that give us it's still 4th down though? Yeah, okay.
Neutral zone infraction, defense number 21. 5-yard penalty, remains 4th down.
4th and 5, does that make things interesting here?
Think about it. No, I think you still punt this ball.
Monte Nicholson. Guilty party that time.
That's fucking stupid.
Big game trailing by 10. You won 5 straight. You're playing at home. We've seen some fakes this weekend.
I was going to say, you know what I am doing? A hard count. I'm trying to get them to jump off sides.
Get another free 5.
And that's first.
You sound like a coach right there. He waited for a moment. Puka Williams. Fair catch called for, made at the 18. And Jordan Ta'amu.
Here we go.
We go back to his journey over the course of the years, transferred to Ole Miss from New Mexico Military Institute. And he put up huge numbers playing the SEC. Then in the XFL back in 2020 with the Battlehawks, the Tampa Bay Bandits. Practice squad with 5 different NFL organizations, including Houston, Carolina, Commanders, Detroit, and Kansas City. And now back in the XFL for number 10 in red and white. And boy, he has shown his toughness so far tonight, Emac.
No question about it. Want to see them be very aggressive right here going into half.
Straight ahead, Armstead just scored his first touchdown of the season. Tripped up near the 20. Get out to the 22, and that's it. Maybe both teams content.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Coach.
Game.
It doesn't look like Coach is on my side. It looks like he wants to go to halftime with a 10-point lead. I don't blame you.
No. Yes.
But why'd you call timeout if you weren't going to? I mean, it's a weird chess game.
A big game for both sides. Two of the best teams in the XFL on display tonight. Got to run at least one more play here. And victory formation will do it in our first half. No, good start for Jordan Ta'amu. 4 for his first 5 for 71 yards. A couple of scoring drives. And it's the 5th time this season the defenders have led at halftime, the 2nd time by double digits. 16-6 our score here at Lumen Field. Be back with our halftime coverage. It's coming up right after these messages.
Welcome back to Seattle, where the DC Defenders lead at 16-6. I'm standing here with running back Abram Smith, and you took a shot earlier. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. You know, went in the medical tent, checked me out, and you know everything's all good to go.
With the running game, you broke off an almost 20-yard run. It's been a little tough with this defense in Seattle. What are they trying to do to you guys?
I feel like right now they got the box loaded a little bit, and they're trying to stop the run game. But you know, with our O-line and with our backs, I mean, we're going to find a way and hit all the holes that we can and find the end zone.
Your quarterback, Jordan Ta'amu, taking a couple shots, but he's been hanging in there too. What does that say to this team?
I mean, he's a tough guy. This whole team's just full of tough guys. And, you know, you got a leader back there taking shots, you know, throwing shots as well. I mean, that's nothing but confidence to the whole offense.
How do you guys maintain this lead going into the second half?
I mean, we just keep playing ball, get better up front, open up holes, get open on the outside, and, you know, take away the game.
Thank you, Abram.
Thank you.
With quarterback Ben DiNucci here at the half. Ben, I just saw you spend a whole lot of time on the whiteboard with your offensive coordinator, June Jones. What did you guys talk about? What did you see?
Halftime adjustments. They're running everything we thought they were running. We got to make plays, catch the ball, execute. New half. We got 30 minutes here to try to turn this thing around. We'll be all right, make plays. Everyone get on the same page and go out there and do what we do.
What's your message to your offensive playmakers?
Oh, just keep doing what we're doing. It's a long game. We got a lot of ball ahead of us. So go do what we do, make some plays, put some points on the board, let the rest take care of itself.
Thank you, Ben.
Yep, appreciate it.
Don, thank you very much. Here in Seattle, let's look at our progressive first half stats. What strikes you here? I guess obviously 157 to 74, the total yards. That pops a little bit, right?
It's just a little lopsided, and you ask, why does that happen? Extra opportunities because of penalties by the Seattle team there. They have to help that out because your offense struggling just a little bit. I think DiNucci hit the nail on the head right there. Guys have to make plays. We're getting the ball in space. We're making stuff happen. Do your part, do your role. Let's get going offensively.
Yeah, Seattle's won 5 games in a row. DC coming off its first loss. Reggie Barlow, the big talking point this week in practice. We got to bounce back, get better, not bitter. First half, they've done that. Jordan Ta'amu has shown us so much too. The toughness, got off to the fast start, passing. Appears to be okay. So, I mean, he's giving you what you need.
He's a tough guy. He's a big quarterback. He likes contact, a physical runner when he's out in space. We can protect him, make sure he doesn't take those blind hits. I think you're in a really good spot. We've seen the DC offense do anything at once. You want to run the ball, you want to throw the ball. All of that has been open because of what they've done all season long. Can you continue to develop? Can you continue to do it at a high clip there?
Now look at our first half stats. The big pass play helped set up the first touchdown. That was Chris Blair. Abram Smith leads the XFL in rushing touchdowns, doing what he does best. Philip Lindsay, his first touchdown as well in that first half.
Yeah, we're seeing creativity. We're seeing a bunch of guys get involved. You saw the angle route right there for the easy touchdown. We heard, hey, this is what we saw them do the play before. Let's get out in space. But again, DiNucci getting the ball here, starting off this half. Can he light a fire under these guys offensively, get it going, score some points? Because of that missed 3 from the 1-yard line.
That's a big deal.
They're down 10 points. That's two possessions you got to score.
You make the 3-point play from the 1 after the penalty. Game changer, 1-possession game. You see the kickoff target zone. Both teams line up 5 yards apart. Can't move until the kick is received. Has to occur in the target zone, otherwise a massive penalty. Here's Kelvin McKnight, our second half underway in Seattle. The rain for the most part is held off. And McKnight will dance his way across the 30. And Ben DiNucci back on the field.
Nothing. Hey, 51 Radford on 2. Ready.
Wants that play a little quicker.
Yeah, flip 51. Set, go! Hot!
Philip Lindsay starts the second half as a starting running back. Screen pass. 2, maybe 3 to Ja'Cour Pearson, who leads the XFL in receptions.
Got nothing.
EMAC, maybe a little bit of a communication issue to start this third quarter.
Yeah, not what you want if you're a high-speed offense.
On 2, ready.
You want to be able to go full speed, not have to go over to the sideline. Slow you down.
Yeah. Swing right, yeah. Set, go! Hot!
Pressure, B-gap, off the edge. Screen pass, essentially blown up from the start. Now Lindsay tried to make something out of nothing. Santos Ramirez
You got me?
was waiting.
Still tell them, they still got it.
Here you go. Trips left. 80Z Indy choice special.
Trips left. 80 Z Indy choice special on 2. Ready. Choice special. Corner 88. Monday.
Sea Dragons 0 for 5 on third down. Try to change that here. Backside pressure. DiNucci felt it. Lofts it incomplete. Michael Joseph able to get in there. He has been a menace in a multitude of ways.
And you see just not really bringing pressure. A delayed blitz there. Again, 15 all over the field. Joseph, a guy who has just really had a big game here, and he was probably in a spy. When you try to see a big play happen there, he's hanging out and triggers when he sees there's no run threat.
Ben, take your helmet.
I don't have it.
You don't have it? Yeah.
On 4th and 9. Puka Williams back to the 29, and that's it. Our skipper tripped him up after a punt of 43 yards, a return of just 4. A little helmet issue with DiNucci.
Yeah, you got to get it fixed. I mean, he's a guy, he needs to be able to communicate. We were down in Orlando in 100-degree heat. He's having to run back and forth. That's a game changer. I mean, that alters who he is as a quarterback. The conditioning that has to go into that, not really prepared for, but a big opportunity here for DC. How can they capitalize offensively?
Yeah, I don't know what the he's just...
Hammond goes out, empty backfield on first down. Tamu, the quarterback. Into traffic goes Chris Blair. 4-yard pickup. Trey Walker, the tackle. That Orlando game was 95. You were down there. Right. Hopefully you're okay by now, but that set you back a little bit.
Let me just tell you something. When you're in 95-degree weather and you're on turf, it becomes 105-degree weather. Tiffany is way stronger than I. She did great. I'm soft and got absolutely incinerated down there.
Abram Smith, the running back, was banged up a little bit in that second quarter. He appears to be okay. That pass is batted down and then caught. Antoine Brooks swatted it right back to Tin and White. And another big collision, this time off the reception for Tamu.
When a quarterback, you know, when they're doing this RPO, a play action, that's the risk. Right. Defense is allowed to get closer to you, and then, of course, a massive collision here at the end. Quarterback falling backwards. It's not what you want to see. Again, I talk about kind of those unprotected hits. He's turning around, spinning, doesn't see the contact coming.
There's 3 crunches in there.
Yeah. No thanks.
Again on the quarterback, 3rd and 8. Tamu floats it deep. Smith, penalty marker, Defensive pass interference coming. Stevens just roped him up, it felt like.
I can't see you, Michelle. What number? What you have?
21. 20.
Pass interference,
defense number 1.
Pass interference, defense number 1. Will be placed the spot of the foul with an automatic first down.
It was Stevens, 21.
You see here, this is tough. I mean, when a quarterback gets out in space, has the power to throw that thing downfield like that, wide receiver adjusts, looks like he's in phase, just doesn't give him a shot to catch the football there. They're going to call that every time.
Jim Haslett, not great at reading lips, but didn't agree with that sequence.
A little respot here, moving the ball back a little bit.
5 penalties, 89 yards now against the Sea Dragons.
Not good. On impactful downs.
Big time plays on 3rd down. We've seen it a bunch. 4 minutes into the second half. And racing straight ahead for a short gain is Smith. Another marker.
He was just continuing that. I don't think that's worth the foul. I don't think that's only one. I don't think that's only one. That's right.
There is no foul in the play. 2nd down.
Nick Lalos, the tackle, wrapped him up near the line.
Yeah, and thank goodness that they took this away. I mean, 2 massive penalties back-to-back there. Referee says he's just finishing the deal. I probably agree with him. I like the physicality. Coach Haslett, man, he's jacked up.
It's Bullcorn on back-to-back plays, according to Coach. Here's another flag. Here's Smith wide open for the touchdown. We'll check the penalty.
Number 82 is covered.
Okay. Illegal formation offense. Number 82 was on the line of scrimmage and covered. 5-yard penalty. Repeat 2nd down.
It's a second penalty on Ethan Wolf.
Yeah, well, he was covered, so it's not necessarily his fault. That wide receiver has to be off, or he has to be off. You know, whoever's going to be lined up in the proper spot. That's the 2nd illegal formation that we've seen. Just a mental mistake. I mean, the easiest thing you can do in a football game is line up properly. The first time we saw left tackle too far in the backfield. That time, a pass catcher covered up and he runs a route.
6 penalties, 41 yards now against DC. That was costly.
Here we go.
6 points off the board.
Ready. Take him.
2nd and 15. Tamu. Smith breaks a tackle. And another one. Stays in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
This guy's fun to watch. I mean, just get him the ball and get out of the way. Get it out in space. Such a dangerous weapon there. You see the physicality, the balance to stay in bounds. Just watch this, just a quick arrow route. Get him the football. Looks like an instant tackle. Not quite. Too big, too strong. And you see the balance to stay up and get some extra yards.
You're Trey Walker. You're Bryce Thompson. You've made plays in this game. This did not occur there.
Just had him lined up and couldn't get him down.
Emac, that's 19 yards of yak.
I like the yak.
Yards after catch. Smith, a full head of steam, spinning his way inside the 10. It's a gain of 8. Cole the tackle. Now DC's found something.
Yeah, and Smith just seems like the guy. Get me the ball. The more I'm going to do, the better I'm going to feel as he heads out to the side here. But he's a gamer, man. He has that confidence when he's producing.
You told us in our open, ground and pound.
Yeah.
Seen a little bit of that with 4. Well, Abram Smith starting to get lathered up.
I'm going on the center. Yeah. Hey, on the. Come on. Run ready. Take him.
Armstead. Oh, Tamu. Ball popped out. He got it back. Boy, he tripped up under it felt like his own power.
Yeah, and fans watching might say, well, he's down. Are we playing by NFL or college rules? If you're not forcibly touched, you're still good to go. And that's what happens. It looks like an offensive lineman steps on him. I'd love to see him just tuck that and go down. Don't make a bad play worse. As you see here, just gets tripped up. Offensive lineman going backwards, that's never a good thing when you're under center.
Well, it's Ty Clary who has stepped up as the starting center in place of Mike Maietti.
Here we go. Ready.
A bit of an issue there. Armstead, the running back. It is 3rd down and 8. Ta'amu again with time. End zone, and it's a touchdown. Alex Ellis, 2nd score of the year. Well, the tight ends have been productive that time from 14 yards out.
Yeah, just a really good play call there. I believe that Alex, was the one that missed that one-handed grab that would have been so electric in the first half there. He makes up for it, spread out to the left, and you see just a good job being patient. A little bit of a post route, kind of a skinny post. Gets in his quarterback's vision touchdown.
How about the accuracy of Ta'amu to throw him open there, breaking across the goal line? We probably don't talk enough about what he brings to the table in that department. We'll go for 2 from the 5.
Ready. Take go.
Hammond motioned out. Ta'amu pressure, and he's brought down. Lelo's got there. Ball came out. Let's see what the ruling is. I believe they called him down.
No. What do I do? We got an interception. We stopped.
There was a whistle that snuck in there.
You put air in your whistle. I blew my whistle.
22 to 6.
It was a fumble. Huh? You had him down?
Yeah.
So you had him down. I had it as a fumble.
Because we got interceptions.
Yeah.
We got interceptions in the one game.
No. Yeah, it's an over. So if that was a try, you could return that. So I had that as a fumble, but you had to.
Well, a fumble and a return is points.
So I had it as a fumble
for Seattle.
But we had a whistle that was blown, putting him down. So if we had anything, we had an inadvertent whistle. Okay. Yeah. That's what I thought. So they're going to get 2 points for Seattle.
That's correct.
Okay.
Ruling as the ball was fumbled, recovered by the defense, and returned for 2 points. Seattle scores 2. There'll be a free kick.
Lelo stripped it out. Tyrell Adams took it back to the house the other way, and it's 2 for the Sea Dragons.
What do you mean?
And we'll probably look more at this. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see, but getting points and having the understanding there. Here's the touchdown. Great pass here, and here's the conversion. Quarterback trying to make some stuff happen here. You hear some whistles, maybe? I don't hear any, partner. Oh, man. That's tough.
22 to 8, 8:34 to go. Entertaining 3rd quarter. So 2 points on the board for the Sea Dragons. Eric McLean, Roy Philpott will check into the XFL Command Center with Dean Blandino. Dean, what did you see there?
So what we saw was a fumble as the quarterback was going to the ground. The ball came loose. The officials really didn't do anything initially. Seattle picked it up and they were gone. It all happened in the continuing action. There weren't any DC players in the vicinity that would have been able to make a play. You can see they're not even in the screen. And so we let it all go, continuing action. The ultimate ruling was fumble, recovered by Seattle, so they get the conversion. DC was going for 2. Seattle will get the 2 points.
We certainly appreciate that clarification. So Tyrell Adams gets the 2. Seattle now trailing EMAC 22 to 8, and maybe surprisingly with a little momentum after giving up a touchdown.
Right, as weird as that sounds, you get a little juice. Maybe that going for 3 on the 1 yard line doesn't sting as much, missing that.
McKnight on the ensuing kickoff. Brought down at the 25 by Alex Ellis. Bendinucci back on the field.
Gold. Here we go. 861 on 2, ready. 861.
Penalty yardage, as we've documented, has been an issue, especially for the Sea Dragons defense. EMAC, you get the ball back after scoring 2 points.
Isn't that nice?
Hot.
3-man front, DiNucci with time. Underneath he goes, Jawan Green. He'll dive ahead, close to a 1st down. Gardner, the tackle, down to Tiff.
Hey guys, I spoke with defensive coordinator Greg Williams. The last time they were out on the field, the defense, he told me that they flushed DiNucci out of the pocket. That's what they wanted to do, but he wasn't happy they didn't get a sack. So look for them to try to keep the pressure on in this half, guys.
Maybe some more moonshine will be served.
There's no question. He's going to dial it up.
2nd and short.
I like to take a shot right here.
Of moonshine?
No.
Set, go!
Down the field.
Gotcha.
I hear your head, though.
Empty backfield on second down. DiNucci's got the wheels. A little bit of a high step. That's a first down and a chain mover. Crossing the 40. Josh Gordon did a little thing. Help spring him.
We got it! Make sure we cage rush. Tell him to cage rush.
Now the cage
Tell
rush.
him to cage rush.
Keep DiNucci contained.
Exactly. Don't be selfish. Stay in your rush lanes. You know that he's an athletic quarterback, can get out in space. You saw what happened right there. 2nd and 1. Easy pickup for some bonus yards.
I stole your line right there. My apologies. You were going down that road with the cage rush. Empty backfield again. DiNucci on first down underneath. Another good gainer, Juwan Green. He's been active. Bernard and Rouse combined to make the stop, and all of a sudden Seattle on the move, and DiNucci's targeted 8 different receivers today.
And this is what is so important about getting that first down. You get to move the ball. You feel confident. You're pushing it downfield a little bit here.
A little tempo for you?
Yeah, and I'd love to see, again, a shot downfield in this area. Let's test those DBs down the field.
Set, go!
Clean pocket, DiNucci fires, seam, there it is, there's the shot. Green for the touchdown. 46 yards out, DiNucci and the Sea Dragons EMAC are right back in this thing.
Yeah, I mean, listen, this is what they've been doing. You can lull them here, little short pass here. You get those safeties' eyes looking upfield instead of in their zones. Push the ball downfield. That's exactly what we saw there. I think that's what we would have saw on the 2nd and 1. But again, DiNucci just sees it. Watch these safeties. He's going out to the edge. He sees the big wide receiver split out wide. And you just basically have Verts right there. Make him make a decision. There is not a spot that he can pick and be right. Who's he going to cover? Josh Gordon or, number 4 here? What's he going to do? He's going to go to Josh Gordon. Green able to surely capitalize. Great job by DiNucci there.
Nydair Rouse, the injured defender, helped to his feet. Brand new ball game and a much different vibe after the 2-point play, after DC scored a touchdown. The run back by Adams, and again, I felt it here in the booth. I think you did too, that surprisingly Seattle had a little mojo working with.
Yeah, it just gave you a spark. Anytime that you can score, anytime that you can have a big play, when it seemed like not all hope was lost, but a big momentum swing, you take it right back.
Come here.
And now really able to capitalize here.
Going for 1, trailing by 8. It's only the 3rd time all season they've attempted a 1-point try.
Pistol, tackles left, strong right, H&Z tight, 25 Broncos, naked right, on 2, ready.
That's the longest play I've ever heard.
Hey, how about, let's go back to Bronco 24. How about that? They're loading up. This is going to work nicely getting out on the edge for a bootleg.
I think Phil Lindsay would take it. He's on the field. He'll fake it to 30. In the flats, wide open. Blake Jackson, how you doing? 22-15.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Again, you're trying to sell it. You heard the play call. We all knew it was coming. It was a bootleg. And just a really good sell there. DiNucci getting his head turned back to the running back. The defense sees that. They're thinking it's a run. He sold it really well. And then just throwing the pass. Hey, throw a catchable ball. Lob it up there. Let your receiver do the work.
Big grab by Green. Yeah, he hesitated for a minute. That counts as 6. Give him 1 more. Little play action, the bootleg. Wide open for the 1-pointer. Brand new ball game, 6:32 to go.
Welcome back to Lumen Field. Seattle now down 22-15 thanks to a touchdown from Juwan Green. I'm not going to ask for the actual name of the play call, but talk me through what was called and what you saw.
Pretty much I had an option. I can either run a go or run a post. The safety went to the corner. I stuck in, went post, wide open, split, been through a perfect ball, and God just bumped me to catch it and run it in for a score. We need it.
Some good momentum, too. Thank you.
No question, Don.
Guys.
Thank you. Brandon Smith tumbles out of bounds near the 25. Take me through that play, EMAC. What did you see?
Yeah, well, it's great to know that it was an option route. What about the access? We get to hear it right from those guys. And what you're going to see, not in the screen, but too high safety look, and he just bends it. He just gets right there, replaces where the safety came from, And again, stealing at that point when you have a wide receiver and a quarterback on the same page.
New quarterback coming in, speaking of signal callers. De'Aaron King. Flanked by Abram Smith. Starting to figure things out. Smith plows straight ahead.
Gosh.
And a gain of 9, maybe 9.5. Cole on the wrong end of that hit. De'Aaron King hasn't thrown it a ton this year, but he has been effective. He started at Houston, then transferred to Miami. Big numbers for the U. He's got 5 rushing scores this season. Near the top of the XFL, the ball pops out. Seattle has it. And the return value takes it all the way back near the 20. Now Ron Zook's team as the DC makes a big play. Costly.
I mean, that's exactly what the doctor ordered. If you're Seattle, how can we get back into this game? When you look coming in, DC #1 in the XFL in turnover margin. They do not give the ball up there. And just a miscue by King coming in, a guy who's not been in the game a ton, and just great awareness here by the defensive line. It's a good read, but the ball just gets hit, man. He can't hold on to it.
Seattle back in business. Its best starting field position of the evening. DiNucci feeling it, retreats. Completes it, and Willis will race ahead inside the 20. Good gainer on first down.
Return wide post. 881 D's.
You know what wide post means? Touchdown. If he has the time, look out.
DJ Swearinger on the field. Crosser. Bolted down at the 15. That was Green, the tackle by Ramirez. About a half-yard shy of the first down.
And a good job there by DiNucci, understanding, hey, they're bringing pressure. I got to get this ball out.
Let's go red 30, red 30.
How about this third quarter here, buddy?
Man, talk about some good ball.
Right,
great play calling.
Trips left. Tampa. Read that defensive end. Slots block. Those guys are run them off in case he pulls it.
And better execution.
Here we go. Here we go. Set go.
Third down and 1. Lindsey darts ahead to the 10. That'll move the chains. Philip Lindsey paying dividends in his first game. Signed this week, the tackle by Joe Wallace, and now Seattle driving again.
And confident. I mean, you're hearing Ben after every play. You hear Philip, they're getting in the guys' faces. They're saying, hey, let's go. We're feeling really good right now offensively.
Hey, June! What's the play? Here we go, Monday. Set go!
They called the Monday on the Sunday, and that pass is going to be intercepted off the carom. It was Joe Wallace. Well, Francis Bernard crashed the pocket, Emac. Tipped that ball as high in the air as humanly possible. And it was Joe Wallace.
As old as time. Tips are picks. That ball went straight up in the air for a big defensive lineman to pick that thing off. I would have liked to see him get some wheels, get it going right there. But just to see the athletic ability of the big man bringing it down. Whoop. Yeah, man, it's almost automatic. When the ball goes straight up like that, you know it's a bad day. You got to go play defense. Hopefully someone hits it down. No one around.
Second week in a row we've seen Joe Wallace involved in a big turnover.
And I mean, what a gift for DC right
here. De'Aaron King back in at quarterback. Under center this time. Abram Smith off the right side. We'll check in with Tiff.
I'm with Joe Wallace, who's got the chain on. How good does it feel to be sporting that?
It's a blessing. It's a dream come true to be playing this league. I'm just blessed to have this opportunity.
Your coach, your defensive coordinator, Greg Williams, told me that was on moonshine.
Yeah.
Talk to me about the awareness you had on that play to get that ball.
I can't let you know all the sauce, but moonshine, that's a great play. Great call that we came up with this week. Worked it perfectly, executed it perfectly. Got the turnover, ready to go.
Thanks, Joe.
Joe, we love you, buddy. Big play. Abram Smith, a big play on offense, and he'll rumble ahead for a first down. Adams and Thompson combined to make the stop, but he picked up 11, EMAC.
And a little bit of an underrated thing here. Watch at the very end of this play. You see him get through the hole high and tight with the football, and he's able to hold on. That number one's trying to rip that thing out. He does a great job holding the football, extending this drive.
Abram Smith now halfway home towards the century mark. 13 personnel after picking up the first down. Abram Smith again off the left side. A powerful finish, still on his feet. Well, tomorrow night on ESPN, don't miss the 27th annual WNBA Draft. The Fever have the first pick, followed by the Minnesota Lynx and the Dallas Wings. Our coverage begins 7 Eastern live from NYC. How about a little Aaliyah Boston, Diamond Miller, Maddie Segras out of Villanova. She led the free world in scoring this year. We will be tuned in. That's tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Eastern.
Let me tell you something, man. The women's tournament, the women's game.
Hey, 10 million people watch the championship. Dude, 10 mil.
Amazing.
Second and short. Make it third down. Armstead tackled behind the line by Lelos. Nico Lelos starting to be a force. No, you want action, you want activity and entertainment. This third quarter is giving you a little bit of everything.
No, there's no question about it. Great play there by the defensive tackle, shedding the block, trying to make it happen. And he does. Puts DC in a 3rd and medium here. Again, De'Aaron King in the game. How does he handle this situation? This crowd's loud, man.
High snap. King corrals it. Driven down and sacked. Sharif Miller from Penn State. King was lucky to make sure that snap didn't go into the end zone.
Could have been absolute disaster, but you're going to see King here jump up, use his athletic ability, catch this snap. And again, that slows everything down. The timing, everything is off. When you're having to take a beat delay, catch that. Guess what? Guys are already back in the backfield in your face.
Big Dog, you played on the O-line. Ty Clary stepping in as the starting center. The snaps have been a little bit of an issue at times.
No, there's no doubt, man. And it's something that, again, you have to have that rhythm. You want to have that cohesion with your guy. And that just hasn't been here today.
McKnight waited for the convoy, perhaps a little bit too late, but great starting field position for the Sea Dragons. Now, coming up next week, don't miss week 9 of the XFL on Saturday. The Vipers and the Roughnecks, 12:30 Eastern. That kicks things off on ABC. The Brahmas and the Guardians, 7 o'clock ESPN2. Then fast forward to Sunday, Defenders and Renegades. That's at noon on ESPN. In Seattle and St. Louis, the rematch. The revenge tour continues for the Sea Dragons, and the standings, a lot on the line tonight. Houston, of course, has already clinched an appearance in the postseason. DC will get there with a win tonight, but Seattle, EMAC, they're knocking on the door.
What an opportunity here with DC next week at St. Louis. They've got a shot, man.
1st and 10, DiNucci. Little back shoulder, I don't think so. Yes! Oh, it's called a catch for Josh Gordon. Somehow, some way, the tiptoe.
Let's go, June. Let's go, June.
Michael Joseph in coverage. I thought he ran out of real estate. A gain of 29 for now.
Yeah, it looks like they're talking about it. Let's take another look here. You're going to see just right on the edge there. Good pass, good timing. That looks out. That looks out. I don't think he has possession right there.
See, that's what I'm looking at when he still has. When I've got control now is that left foot. The left foot on the ground. The right foot is in. The right foot is in. Yeah, and now when he has control, I'm going to try to piece the angles together. I've got a left foot down. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, far handheld. Now, when I piece this together and I'm looking at far handheld control, that left foot appears to still be on the ground, and then it comes off the ground. At a very... Go ahead. freeze it when control. Freeze it on control. And the foot is coming. It's coming up, but it looks like it's still. I still see it could be dragging. It's just that close. Yeah, I still see the pellets dragging. All right, after review, it's going to stand. We just don't have definitive evidence. It's going to stand.
Call on the field was vital there. Not enough to overturn it.
After review, the ruling on the field stands. Catch, first down.
Josh Gordon, clutch. He found a way.
Yeah, as close as it gets, man.
Don Davenport, what do you got?
Well, I just asked Josh. I said, was it good? He goes, oh, I think it was, but I don't know for sure. So he wasn't even sure, but he was like, I think so.
Emac, that's as close as we will see this year. Only 1 foot's needed to be inbounds with control in the XFL. Josh Gordon had just enough. DiNucci the pump fake. Oh, he's running. He's chugging the legs. Racing out of bounds. DJ Swearinger, Anthony Hines in pursuit. They were coming. Now, DJ Swearinger just signed this week. Of course, the South Carolina standout. A couple of years in the NFL. Now a big addition to the Defenders' defense. Well, we have a second to catch our breath. An entertaining third quarter in the books. DC with the early touch. Tamu doing Tamu things. A 7-point game. 15 minutes to go. And here comes Seattle at home.
Welcome back to Seattle here with head coach Haslett. Coach, momentum shifted just a bit. What have you seen?
Well, it's been shifting all day, to be honest with you, back and forth between us and them. But we gotta do better, like on defense. We gotta quit getting so many penalties. Offense, we gotta be consistent moving the ball, and special teams, it's all about field position, and we're fighting our way back in there.
Thank you, Coach.
All those successful years in the NFL. Getting it done this season with Seattle in the XFL. Start of our fourth quarter. Second down and 5. The fake to Lindsey. Pearson off and running. The tunnel screen works to perfection. Stopped at the 12. First down.
Yeah, big collision there at the end of the play, but I do love seeing those big boys get out in space, wide receivers blocking on the edge, and then when you have a player, especially as Pearson, that can just make something happen.
Here we go,
Good pursuit by the defense, though.
Box on Monday, ready. Monday, box. Monday.
Last Monday was a pick.
Set go!
Off the tip. This time an inside handoff to the 11. Gain of 3.
Automatic front. Red Tokyo.
Go.
You got 2 coming out, right?
All right, hey, alert widow.
All right, let's go. Trips right up.
Alert widow.
881.
Side.
881.
Over here.
X
Widow
return,
left.
Divide.
Widow is left.
Divide on the backside.
Widow is left.
Divide. X return.
Play clock winding down. DiNucci gets it cleanly. The pump fake. And out of bounds. Double coverage. Willis was in the air. He threw that one away.
But that's okay, because what we've seen in the past is interceptions. Throw that ball. I would even like it a little higher. Let's throw it to that upper deck over there to not even give anybody a chance. But historically, this year, what we've seen is bad things happen when he has all that time in this red zone.
Right.
That's growth right there.
Sea Dragons 1 of 7 on third down.
Detroit on 2, ready. Set go! Hut!
Fourth quarter just underway. Here comes the pressure. DiNucci fires. That play never had a chance. It felt like moonshine was back in order there. Farrard Gardner crashed the pocket. Field goal attempt coming.
Yeah, that was cover 0 in the back, meaning everybody's man-to-man, and they're bringing the house. They're bringing the moonshine, as Coach likes to call it there. DiNucci does probably do the best job in the league, backing up, getting out of there, trying to make something happen, ultimately just throws it away.
It was.
Eberle on the field. He has been absolute money this season. Only one miss this attempt from 29 yards out. 22-18. Now the same score that we witnessed back in week 1. DC won that one. They'll try to hold on here on the road.
This class of quarterbacks, they each were born to take this stage. Only question is, which team believes enough to take them? The NFL Draft begins April 27th on ESPN and ABC.
2023 NFL Draft quickly approaching. The Space Needle painted orange up at top. All in honor of this fantastic 5-game winning streak. And the Seattle Sea Dragons. Turned out to be a pretty nice day, but the winds are starting to pick up and the temperature is starting to drop. DC will get the football back right in the heart of the zone. And bolting across the 25 to the 27. So Brandon Smith set up DC. Let's see if Jordan Ta'amu is going to check back in at quarterback.
22 lock.
And he does. He's been perfect this half. Emac 4 for 4. Feels like Seattle has momentum on his side, though, right now. Your opinion?
It really does, but as a quarterback, as the #1 offense in the XFL, you can take all of that back right here. Just execute.
Ta'amu's numbers impressive, 12 of 18. Couple of touchdowns, has protected the football. Deep ball here and incomplete. Lucky Jackson. Emac, he had a step.
No, it was a really good pass. He kind of made a slight adjustment towards the end there. I thought if he just kept running, he's catching that in stride. It was kind of a weird adjustment.
Don, what do you got?
Yeah, guys, talked to defensive coordinator Ron Zook here during that break. He likes what his defense did last possession, but he said they've got to keep that up. I was joking with him. He's going to keep bringing the pressure. He laughed and said, yep.
That's what they did right there.
Second down, Ta'amu. Coxon fires it incomplete. Chris Blair defended by Holder.
And that looked like it was just a little bit behind him, but you got to make the play. That's 2 in a row now that it looked like good stuff from the wide receivers, not making plays for their quarterback.
Trips right, Alaska. Trips right, Alaska. Trips right, Alaska.
Ready.
Third and long, big play coming, movement up front. Could be a free play. Ta'amu. And another penalty marker.
Yeah, about to be a double whammy right here.
Lyndon Stevens. Contact deep down the field, Emac.
Yeah, both of these penalties are going to be on Seattle. Which obviously you take the pass interference.
There are multiple fouls on the play, both by the defense. Offside in the zone of the snap. Number 51, the penalty's declined. Pass interference, defense, number 21. The ball be placed in the spot of the foul with an automatic first down.
Well, the skies have opened up a little bit as we heard that call. And one more look at the DPI.
Yeah, just too physical, too many hands on them. And again, that's a tough foul because that's a spot foul. That's a big chunk.
28. Here we go. And ready. Set, go.
Smith try to get to the edge. And on first down, he cannot. Who's our skipper, Trey Walker. The rain getting it to be a little bit heavier. As you see, a couple of the all-time greats for the Seahawks.
Yeah, a
back
little
in the
rain,
day.
a little wind coming in here.
Steve Largent. He's a pretty good player. Really good player. Wind picking up as well. This is what we thought we would see most of the evening.
Might as well get in the fourth quarter with 11 minutes to go.
Ready. Take go.
2nd and 9. Ta'amu across the middle. There it is. Lucky Jackson twisting down. It'll be 3rd and 3. Holder with a tackle.
Trips left. Trips left. Trips left. Trips left. Alaska with hey, 16 pitch. 16 pitch.
16 pitch. 16 pitch. Here we go. Ready.
Third and 3. Tamu straight ahead. Tamu with a first down. Another collision.
He's built
quarterback.
He's built for it. I know he's been banged up. I know we've been covering that a bunch, but just that was a really smart number one play call. But then the job by the quarterback. He's supposed to pitch that ball, sees that there's no leverage outside, cuts it up in. Massive conversion here.
Elijah Ponder just limped off the field for the Seattle D. Tamu keeps it again. How about that? Crossing the 30. Bryce Thompson brought him down.
Yeah, he's down. He's hurting a little bit right here. Well, extracurriculars after the play. I mean, with those mics, you hear it. You hear the hits. You hear all of it. Listen in right here.
Yeah.
Thrown down.
Yeah, no fun. I know he's tough. I know I just said that, but that hurts. It's a big collision.
Bryce Thompson, we've seen him involved in a number of those plays. Second down, Derek King in. He'll hand it off. Abram Smith tumbles down near the 30. Now behind the line of scrimmage, it was Cole. Third down, Emac.
All right, give me Sirach. Sub, give me Sirach. Sirach. Dan is back in the game. Sirach. Sirach.
Here we go.
Really good job there by Cole, making an open space tackle. Two-time FCS All-American at HBCU Alcorn State.
Brunswick told you Tamu's the quarterback.
81. Ready. Take him.
He'll want to throw it, and it's caught. Boy, that was a high-traffic pass. The completion to Brandon Smith, just inside of Stevens.
Look at the strength from Ta'amu here, just forcing that ball if we got a guy banged up in the backfield. But just watch this, man. He's going to force the issue, force it in that tight pocket. Just a really good throw there, hitting his guy in the chest, right between the numbers. Again, we got a player shaking up.
Sharif Miller, the injured Sea Dragon defender, played his college ball at Penn State. He needs some assistance. We'll step aside. 4-point game in Seattle. Don't forget, May 13th, the place to be, San Antonio, Texas, primetime ABC. That's a Sunday night. Tickets available right now for the XFL Championship. XFL.com/tickets via Ticketmaster. San Antonio, Texas. Who is going to win the championship? Make plans now. Mark it on your digital calendar.
Come on, baby.
On your smartphone.
Ready.
DC has the football and a 4-point lead. Almost halfway through our fourth quarter.
Ready. Take him.
First down, Abram Smith. He'll try to push the pile. This time he cannot. Gang tackle driven backwards. Chris Smith met him behind the line.
That rain's really starting to come down. I wonder how much is this going to alter the play calling. They've been throwing the ball at such a high clip, so efficiently for DC. But do you try to just eat this clock, trust your offensive line, trust your big back, and just chew this thing up and try to get in the end zone?
Bring your own poncho at this point in the game. Tamu, the pump fake, a little swagger, and the toss. That's a first down.
That answers my question.
Yeah, the drive stays alive. It's Lucky Jackson, your guy.
And so now you get a first down. You can't get another one. You're within 10 yards. That clock is ticking. Just great execution. Pump fake, get it out to Lucky. He does the rest.
How about the 11th play of the drive coming up? DC a perfect 3 for 3 on third down conversions on this possession, Emac.
Yeah, and they're huddling up. They're going slow. They're trying to, again, eat this clock up.
Here we go.
Jumbo set. Tamu under center, a deep handoff. Abram Smith bottled up. We'll still push that pile ahead to the 5. Trey Walker went with him. A little bit of a ride there for a minute. How much fun is this? It's been great having you in the booth this week, too, buddy.
Come on, man. Love being up here, this amazing league. Cover this thing, and just a great football game. Great play calls, high execution.
Are you thinking touchdown only here with a 4-point advantage? Just try to salt it away if you can?
Absolutely.
Second down and goal. The pump fake, there's the pass, and it's incomplete. Oh, Ethan Wolf was open. That's a pass that Ta'amu is going to complete 99 times, maybe out of 100.
And that's twice now that we have seen these tight ends be wide open. Look at the creativity, sneaking out, selling it. He's wide open, just get it to him. You'd also like to see him continue to run a little bit there, the tight end. He had real estate, but man, just put it on him. It's a strong guy, I get it. That's tough to do.
Your former tight end, you know how tough it is to twist and turn like that in the end zone.
Snagging that thing, first of all.
3rd and goal, 11 personnel on the field. DC calls a timeout. Big play, very important play in this game. And remember what's at stake. DC with a win, they're in the postseason. We know that.
And this is an interesting spot here. You're on the 5-yard line. You got a little bit of room. Is this 2-down territory? If it is, we will see them probably run the ball, understanding let's get half. If it's not, we'll see a shot of the end zone and probably the field goal team running out after.
I felt like you were asking me the question. I want to turn around and ask you that question. But here's the story. DC with the dub, 7-1. They'll be in the postseason, and they'll be in a great spot to be able to host that North Division Championship game for a chance to play in the 2023 XFL Championship. Seattle's right there as well. If they can find a way to come back against Reggie Barlow's team, we will see.
I'd like to see them be aggressive right here. I'd like to see you lean on that big offensive line, lean on your running back. I know that's easy for me to say up here in the booth, not making any play calls. But I think you just trust your guys.
Yellow.
3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Play of the game coming up.
Ready. Take go.
Ta'amu. Pocket breaks down on the run. Pass is caught. And he's in for the touchdown. It is Brandon Smith.
Good shit, boy. Sit. Good shit.
What a time to come up with your first scoring grab of the season.
Just a really good play there by Jordan Ta'amu to get outside the pocket, to have the patience, let his wide receiver get around Smith in his face there. He's coming across the total other side of the field and delivers a dart. Really good job by Ta'amu, extending the play, feeling the pressure, delivering a strike. Wide receiver gets in. Huge play.
DC goes for 2. Ta'amu simply float that one out of bounds under duress from Elijah Holder. How about a 13-play, 73-yard drive, but Emack almost half a quarter off the clock right there.
And that's what they were trying to do. When you have an offensive line as good as DC does, the #1 rushing team in the league, #1 offense, Tiff, they're playing at such a high level.
Yeah, they really are, Eric. I'm standing here with head coach Reggie Barlow. Coach, it felt like Seattle had a lot of momentum, even though you had the lead. How key was the touchdown on this drive?
Yeah, it was good to get a touchdown. Seattle is a really good team. They got some really good players, coached well, and we're just proud of our guys for sustaining and being able to get the touchdown there at the end.
How tough is your quarterback?
Man, I love Ta'amu. He is an awesome fella, great quarterback, and he's leading our team.
Thanks, Coach.
Number 10 in white, big time so far tonight, Emack.
No, there's no doubt, man. When you see, again, here's one more look at the touchdown. Just, again, to have the patience, the understanding, keeping his eyes downfield. We've seen quarterbacks who maybe think they're a little bit faster, stronger, bigger, just try to outrun guys. Stayed patient, kept his shoulders square, was able to deliver a strike right there.
10-point game, 5:13 to go. Still plenty of time left in this one.
Oh, yeah.
And McKnight off the bounce. Head to the 21, and that's it. Now coming up tomorrow night, ESPN Hockey Night returns, presented by Expedia. Features the Minnesota Wild taking on the Chicago Blackhawks. Wild have already clinched a berth in the Western Conference playoffs. Just 2 points behind the Avalanche and the Stars for that top spot overall in the Central. Coverage begins 9 Eastern. ESPN also on the ESPN app. All right, Seattle gets it back. You got 5:07 on the clock. You got timeouts to work with. You won 5 straight. You got confidence.
Yep.
See what happens. TJ Hammond's the running back.
Set, go! Hut!
Pressure, it's picked up. Hammond's the low catch. Racing along the far sideline. Shoved out by Brown.
Go, trips left up. 861 Aloha. D's on the backside.
So an 8-yard gain on first down. Empty backfield on second.
Set, go!
Ben DiNucci's been one of the stars of the XFL this season. That pass to Blake Jackson. And on 2nd and 2, he'll pick up a lot more than that. Swearinger with the tackle. And the drive continues after a gain of 15.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Well, the ball popped out late.
Yeah, I mean, clearly down. Refs clearly blew it down. These guys are getting after the play there. I'm just glad the clock's not running.
We got officials running all over the field here trying to get this ball snapped. We're in position to be snapped. First down. And DiNucci floats one, has a man wide open. Jawan Green again, still on his feet for the touchdown. Get out of here. Sea Dragons are not going away. Jawan Green is second scoring grab of the night.
This crowd is loving it. These guys are all in right now. And a second time we've seen these guys go downfield, make the big play. Look at this pass protection for starters. Really good job. Everybody's giving him time. And then he sees that he's running a post route. There's single coverage. You've got a linebacker who's great at blitzing, not so great in coverage on one of your better receivers. And he's just screaming downfield. There's nothing that linebacker can do with the ball that DiNucci threw. Catching it in stride, getting into the end zone. What are we watching right now, partner?
We're watching Jawan Green go off. 5 catches, $126, 2 touchdowns. For number 4 in
After
orange.
the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, offense number 55. That's his first unsportsmanlike for the game. The penalty be enforced on the try. The score's good.
Chris Owens started 20 games in Alabama. That's costly on the try. So they'll back it up 15 yards. They're going for 3 from the 25.
Set, go!
Well, the prevent defense on the field. DiNucci's going to step up. He's got to do something. Can't run for it. Triple coverage, back of the end zone. Oh! Off the carom, and there it is. Blake Jackson. That's one way to do it.
Are you kidding me? Oh, I love this game, man. Wow.
Well, cue up the SportsCenter top 10.
Yeah, you're going to see that again.
28-27, a brand new ball game.
So, I mean, McKnight was wide open. He kind of had this leak route on the sideline. DiNucci said, no, I'm looking for the end zone. Makes the play, hits 6-7 guys' hands, and ultimately, Blake Jackson coming down with that conversion. Watch 86 here to the left of your screen. He's right over there, wide open. If Ben just gets it to him, he's probably scoring. But instead throws it across his body. Everybody's touching it. The concentration, I love it.
Emac, I don't know, but I'm guessing, I'm thinking that's the first 3-point play from the 25-yard line in XFL history.
Mark it down.
We're making history in Seattle tonight.
We got XFL Google right here, baby. Come on. What a play.
Francis Bernard tipped it initially. A 1-point game. We have an eternity left.
Oh, yeah. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking, do you go for the 4th and 15? No, you got time. You got time. Maybe.
Timeouts to work with. Brandon Smith on the move. Eludes one tackler. Sent out hard near the 30. DC gets it back. We check in with Don Davenport.
Yeah, with Ben DiNucci, that's just how you drew it up, right?
Basically, yeah, word for word. Yeah, that's exactly how you draw it up, yeah.
Your connection with Ford, describe that to me.
He's a heck of a player. Played in my conference in college. I mean, wherever he's at, I'm trying to find him. He's a heck of a player. Yeah, unbelievable play by him. We got to finish here.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And Juwan Green at Albany actually set a record. Go back and look at some of the numbers. 17 touchdowns in one season. That was a CAA record. DiNucci, of course, played at JMU. DiNucci has been loose tonight, as we saw that three-point play.
How about this crowd?
Movement, contact, Tamu, Jackson, free play. It was almost a big one. Antoine Jackson just kind of crept across the line there.
Yeah.
Offside defense, number 52 was in the neutral zone at the snap. 5-yard penalty, repeat first down.
Championship is coming, the 2023 XFL Championship, Saturday night, primetime, 8 o'clock on ABC. Tickets now available as well, xfl.com/tickets. The Alamo Dome down in San Antone. Here in Seattle, first down and 5. Abram Smith twisting, turning. Oh. Ball comes out. Who has it? Well, they're going to lose a little bit of yardage there.
White's got it. Second down, second down. Get up, let's
DC
go.
recovered it.
Let's go. Get up, let's go. Get up, let's go.
I love that. Get up.
Get up. Clock's running on. Yes, I can. Y'all can get up. Get up.
Well, the ball just was in the air, it felt like, for a while.
Yeah, I mean, you're spinning around. 4 spins later, ball comes out. How the heck did Seattle not jump on that? Athletic lineman, man, we're getting that football.
Well, instead of second, maybe a yard or 2, it's second and 4. Armstead comes in for Abram Smith.
Ready, take out.
5-man front. Racing to make the TFL, Antoine Brooks. It's a loss of 4, and it's 3rd down and long.
Time after time, we've seen Brooks make unbelievable plays when this defense needs it. Man, he shot out of a cannon right there to make that play in the backfield.
Latest college ball at Maryland.
Here we go, here we go.
2-time second team All Big Ten.
Get set. Ready.
Crowd is in it.
Go.
3rd and 8, here's the pressure. Tamu, passes caught by Blair. That'll keep the chains moving, and a lot more. He stayed in bounds. Well, interesting, a touchdown doesn't make it a 2-score game, especially without the conversion. Now, Bryce Thompson missed that tackle. It has been feast or famine for number 1, and now decision time for DC. Now back up by 7 points, EMAC.
And I mean, this guy's not happy. What the heck just happened? And you see just, again, the patience for Ta'amu there to get out in space, let the play develop, not freak out, be patient. And you've got a guy screaming wide open, and he does the rest. Look at the ability here to stay in bounds, shed the tackle, a routine thing there. And he's trying to eat up a little clock, gets in the end zone. DC's going for 2.
Blair just broke his own record from a week ago. They'll go for 2.
Ready. Take out.
Try to make it a 9-point game. Incomplete. And that time Blair could not corral it. 1 possession game, 2:02 to go.
Yeah, Blair just not on the same page there, but sounding like a broken record every time he breaks a record 2 weeks in a row.
5 catches, a $139 last week and a touchdown. That was the single best receiving mark in the XFL this year. And tonight he has done better. 5 catches, 147 and a score. And Jordan Tamu continues his outstanding play.
And so what do you do here? You're down 7. You've got plenty of ability not only to tie, but to win. If I'm Ben DiNucci in this huddle, I'm saying let's go be legendary. We've got 2 minutes. Let's go down this field and get this dub and put us in an unbelievable chance to make this playoff and get to that championship game.
EMAC, we've seen the first 2 overtime games in the XFL this weekend.
You want another one?
We could be staring at number 3. Down to Tiff.
Hey guys, I'm with Chris Blair. That was such a key moment for you. Run me through the play.
We had a little crossing route. We knew we were going to get mad because, I mean, it's a critical situation. We run the ball well, so we knew we were going to get mad. Just had to make a play.
How much does this pick your team up? I watched you over here. You were shouting some words I can't say.
Man, it was a big spark for the team, man. I love playing with these guys. We face adversity every week, but hey, we bounced back from it. Last week, our backs was against the wall. Now we came out here today with another opportunity to really right our standards. So it's a good feeling.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Chris Blair, money man can. DC with the lead. Let's look at our game flow brought to you by Progressive. And how about DC? Red zone perfection tonight and a couple of big-time plays outside of the red zone. Tamu, he's really been the difference.
He absolutely has. This is now 3 weeks in a row where he has exploded, playing so efficient within the game, not forcing the issue. And, man, he is just so electric when he gets the ball out to guys in space.
Chris Blair, Alcorn State in the house, getting it done. And Tamu's numbers, look at 3rd down tonight, and I mean, he's been perfect.
That's pretty freaking good, guys.
6 for 6, 4 touchdowns. Okay.
Yeah. Hot!
1:56 to go. Coming out of the 2-minute warning, Josh Gordon gets a touch. Rumbles down near the 36. Bernard got there.
Can we see more from Josh Gordon? Can he make a big-time play? We saw it against Vegas a couple of weeks ago towards the beginning of the season. Walk-off touchdown. He needs to be the guy.
And EMAC, we still have an eternity left. We've seen 2 long scoring plays the last 2 possessions. Jawan Green will step out of bounds. That is enough for the 1st down. And the clock will stop.
And like you said, you've got a lot of time. Minute 30 here. You've got your timeouts.
I mean, at this point, I would be worried about scoring too quickly.
Exactly. Don't operate outside the ordinary right here.
Let go.
DiNucci, here's the screen. And ahead goes Willis.
No. What?
Reasonable gain, and they're going to say that he stayed in bounds.
How can that not be out of bounds? Okay, here we go. Trips left up, 861 Kansas. Trips left up, 861 Kansas. ZQ.
Here we go. Pay attention
ZQ
now.
on the backside. 861 Kansas.
Hot,
ZQ.
53 week. Hot 53 week.
Clock did stop from the 45. It's 2nd down. They put 6 seconds back on.
Hot!
DiNucci, Gordon, close to a 1st down. He unloads on Michael Joseph. That's going to leave a mark.
Yeah, that's a grown man. I mean, you talk about guys that just look different. Josh Gordon looks different. Let's watch this again, the physicality. See you later, big dog.
Michael Joseph has been impressive that time on the wrong end of that collision. 3rd down and 1.
Set go!
Joseph stays on the field. DiNucci off the back foot. That's enough for a 1st down. DJ Swearinger made the tackle. Drive stays alive. Ja'Cour Pearson got it done.
I've got to say, seeing 5 wide on 3rd and short, as an offensive lineman, I feel a little weird. But hey, do what you got to do. Pick it up, convert. That's why we call it the run and shoot.
EMAC, $1:18 to go. You got timeouts. You're now in plus territory. Everything working okay for Seattle so far on this drive. Vipers Roughnecks, that'll be kicking off week number 9 next Saturday, ABC 12:30. Guardians and Brahmas will follow suit at 7 Eastern on ESPN2. Renegades and Defenders, these DC Defenders back at home noon on Sunday. Sea Dragons Battlehawks Revenge Tour What will that feel like after this game concludes? Houston, we know, is in out of the South. D.C. with the win tonight will be in the North, with St. Louis and Seattle in contention with the defenders for the North Division Championship the weekend of April 27th.
How about a little chaos? How about a little chaos right here with Seattle driving?
Hi! Hi!
DiNucci, the pump fake. Has to go underneath to Josh Gordon. This time the tackle is made. Really no gain on the play. Trayvon Fuller wrapped up numeral 0 in orange.
And see, this is a little bit dangerous. I would have much rather seen him sail it over his head. So you got a guy in the area, clock stops.
Moving quickly, 2nd and 10. Underneath, Juwan Green. 7th reception, now approaching 140 yards himself.
Trips right up. Trips right up. 881. Prop. Lightning on the backside. Prop. So you got read the corner if it's really soft.
Tuesday. Set go. Hot. Hot.
7 DBs on the field. It is 3rd down and 2. DiNucci steps up. Wide open is Blake Jackson. That's a 1st down. Inside the 15, a big gainer for the Sea Dragons. It's 25.
Paul Marley. 860. Monday. 860. 860. Monday. Set go.
DiNucci, wide open. Touchdown, Seattle. Pearson with a little gritty to boot.
The human joystick out there. Man, when he's one-on-one, he's in space, look out. And what's Seattle going to do? Ball's on the 5-yard line. Here's what they're going for
the win.
The dub.
We're going to win it.
Pearson with 4.28 speed in the 40-yard dash. Don't know that he needed all of that there. Here we go.
Crossing routes, escape routes, in and out. We're trying to confuse these guys.
TJ Hammond's running their 2nd time out of the game. It's a 30-second break.
And this is what's fast. This is the chess match that we're about to see right here. Are you aggressive defensively? Do you send it? Do you do what you do and send pressure? Or do you try to stay and try to contain and understand, hey, let's throw a lot of bodies out there for them to see. Let's see if DiNucci gives us a little hint here.
Go for the tie here.
You want to go to the 1?
Why don't we go for 1 here? It's up to you.
Run the naked.
Yeah. Run the naked.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah.
I love it, man. This access is unreal. So what you're going to see is if DC brings it, he's going to roll out. He might even be able to walk in the end zone because it's going to be 0. It's going to be man-to-man if they bring blitz. He'll be wide open if not. He has to stay patient.
Two-point attempt from the 5.
Here we go.
Josh Gordon, bottom of your screen.
Set go! Hot!
DiNucci, the rollout, the pump fake, and driven down! Santos Ramirez. Never bought it.
Here we go. Let's go. 15.
And here's what I love about this game. It's not over. 4th and 15 coming up in the XFL. For an onside kick, you kind of do this make it, take it type deal where if you get it and you convert on 4th and 15, you get the ball and you're rolling. Offense keeps going. You see the conversion here, just really job being patient on the outside there. Not allowing DiNucci to get out. Ramirez doing such a good job bringing him down. And that's the risk with the bootleg. It's naked. He has no protection. He's going out there, and when a guy inserts down, there's not too many answers if you can't athletically get by him.
Well, teams can keep the ball after scoring. You can try to execute the onside kick, or situation in the fourth quarter. 4th and 15, your own 25. And if you convert the first down, you get to keep the football.
Yeah, I love it.
And that's what they will attempt to do here.
These games are never over, man. They're never over.
Like this.
Well, credit Ramirez. You mentioned it. He sniffed it out. He played for Greg Williams with the Jets back in the day.
You're in goal. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to go.
Maybe the play of the game. 4th and 15, the strategy here for both sides. You mentioned a chess match right back in play here.
Yeah. You and I have seen some pretty cool plays. I think it was 4th and 16, though. It was pretty good.
Left hash. Left hash. Left hash.
What hash?
So we're on the left hash. He can roll right if he needs to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so we just run by him with Josh and X.
True streak. True streak. Run by him. Run by him. Kansas. Kansas.
Hey, what's the play call?
Trip.
Run by him. Be better than he is.
I know.
Now the skies are darkening. 4th and 15, trailing by 1.
Look at this defense. If we could back out and show the viewers this, they are all lined up 15 yards away at the sticks. They're saying you will not pass. You will not get right here.
Now both sides will get an opportunity here to reconvene. And
hey, go. 9 ball as fast as you fall.
9 ball sounds like they're going deep.
That's deep. That's what it is. That's a fade route. It's got to be a perfect pass, but what we've seen a lot, and we saw it in DC's favor, you have the opportunity for defensive pass interference. If you throw a good ball, you don't necessarily have to catch it. They're going to be physical. They're going to try to shut it down.
Well, we've seen a 3-point play converted from the 25-yard line earlier in this quarter. 4th and 15 doesn't seem nearly as difficult when faced with those odds. First time we've seen that in the XFL this year. That came after a penalty when they were going to go for 3 from the 10. Back it up 15, no problem for DiNucci and Seattle.
And this is where you need to see all-pro 200-yard back-to-back in the NFL receiver Josh Gordon make a play.
I don't want these lights on, dude. All right, let's line them up. Let's line them up. Let's line them up.
There's a lights issue that created this delay.
You too, 88.
Justin, you see me all right?
I know.
Yeah.
We got go ball.
We're good. Let's line them up. Let's go. Ben, let's go. Line them up.
Still plenty of daylight to work with here. They're going to go ahead.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's
with
go.
4th and 15.
Let's go, boys. Eight 60 on 2, ready.
All comes down to this. DiNucci perfect on that last drive, 9 for 9.
Keep your eye on the bottom of the screen, number 17.
Defense position at the line to gain. DiNucci's going to try to buy some time. He will. He'll float it up. Batted down and out of bounds, and that time Michael Joseph got the best of Josh Gordon.
And that's a tough situation. We all know what's going to happen on the defense. As a defensive end, I'm widening my stance, I'm putting my tail up in the air, and I'm taking off. I want that quarterback to have to step up. We saw Ben DiNucci have to scramble around, try to make a play happen. And ultimately, he's throwing a 40-yard pass off his back foot. It's just not great odds there. And here you see that, but look how wide these guys are. They know what time it is. They know what they're doing. Just get him dancing around. How improbable is this that you make a play? And yet he almost does.
DC on the verge.
Ready, set, go.
The Seattle winning streak and the attempted comeback here at home. Getting ready to fall a little short. Sea Dragons will call a timeout, 12 seconds to go. EMAC DC won way back in week 1 against Seattle, 22-18, a bit closer this time.
Real quick, here, real quick.
Jim Haslett unable to solve
Come off the ball!
defender equation. And that'll do it. 34-33. DC's going to the postseason. Reggie Barlow, come on down. Defenders get it done. 7-1 on the year and atop the North Division.
Good game, guys. Good game. Good game. Good job.
Tiffany Blackman has Reggie Barlow. Tiff.
Coach Barlow, you have been saying you guys control your own destiny. A win now, and you're in the playoffs. What does this feel like?
That's awesome. I'm proud of our guys. They've really worked hard. This is a mature team. About Seattle, they were outstanding today. They fought to the bitter end, and it's awesome to have this opportunity for both teams to be able to play. Shorter stuff, these guys deserve opportunities. But we're happy with our team. Our coaches did an amazing job. We stayed in the fight, we got the win, and you say we're in, right?
You're in.
I can dig it.
You can also probably dig the play of your quarterback, Jordan Ta'amu, and how tough he played. How much did that elevate this team today, him hanging in there after those shots he took?
Yeah, I think you spell it S-T-U-D. He's a stud. This guy's smart, he's intelligent, football IQ. He loves the game, he plays hard, and he did some outstanding things for us today.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
Dawn?
Hey, guess what? I'm with that guy, that stud, the one that did everything here today and fought through injury. Jordan Ta'amu is with me. First off, how you feeling? Because you took some hits today.
I feel amazing. Got that W in the playoffs, and I'm just happy.
You talk about clinching now a playoff spot.
Yeah.
What is special about this group and this team?
I mean, everyone is a hardworking team. You know, Coach Barlow does a great job of reminding us each week that, you know, it's 1-0 each week, and we're going to go in there, fight our hearts out, and have fun at the same time. So that's kind of our goal, win the championship too.
Success moving the ball in the air today for you guys. What was the key to that?
You know, we knew they were going to load the box. We knew they were going to take away the runs, and you know, we have the best receiving core in the league. That motivated us. What Seattle said to us last weekend about us. So you know, I believe we have the best receiving core in the league, and it's going to be like that.
Awesome game. Good to see you, Jordan.
Thank you so much.
Guys.
Don, thank you. They certainly showed that on the field tonight. The updated standings, DC in the postseason. Houston has also punched its ticket. The XFL playoffs. The Houston Roughnecks at 5-3. DC Defenders now 7-1. What a scene it was in Seattle tonight. For Tiffany Blackman, Dawn Davenport, my man here in the booth, Eric McLean, getting it done. I'm Roy Philpott. Steve Turnberger, our director, our producer, Ben Hogg, in his final game with ESPN. On to other opportunities. We thank you, and we say good night from the Great Northwest.